Terrence, you bring me the keys. You put the keys back in. I will beat you within an inch of. What do you mean we're live? Oh, hey, welcome to the DAT Network. Jared is tied up somewhere. They gave me the keys to the studio, and we've got a little story we're gonna tell you. Now, the people playing in this story, they're gonna be rolling dice. They're gonna be doing nonsense, trying to survive. But the story's not about them. It's about my trip from New Mexico all the way up to Las Vegas. 2020 was a weird time. So hopefully they can help me remember these things. Now this story's going to basically take 2 dice. They're going to roll these 2 D20s. And they're going to try to roll as low as they can. They want ones. If they get a 1, they get a present. 2 successes. If they roll a 20... I get a present. And it's delightful. Warm, tasty, delicious. This game's gonna involve some adult content. A little bit of torture, a little bit of violence, probably a lot of fire. So, hang out. Do your thing. I guess we should get the show on the road. Do I have any cast members? Is anybody out there? Anyone?
You bet we are.
Hello?
Hey!
Oh, we finally made it. Oh, good lord.
We exist!
That's right.
To start this little rigmarole, we're going to have the cast members below me introduce themselves in no particular order.
I'll let the
I
ladies
nominate
go
Chat.
first.
No, I nominate Chat. Chats go first.
Chad? Don't tell him that. That's my secret name. Don't tell him that. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adam Conn. I'm going to be playing a good man by the name of Sockets today. It's a little bit of a mixture of a sexy pockets because I've got lots of gear on my body as of right now. Yeah, I'm here to blow things up. So if that's all right with you, Slipmaid, you okay with that one?
Hey gang, I'm Mathew Palmer. I'll be playing Pinch or Winston or JR or Pinchdrop or the Third. Basically, I'll be playing just about any character that I can possibly try to play.
Well then, everyone, I'd like to introduce myself. I am Dustin Szany. I'm going to be playing the character of Charles Henderson. However, no one knows him by that name. He's trying to get everyone to call him Chuck. But the one name that will probably piss him off the most if you call him it is Maul. It's a name that he does not want anyone to know that he once possessed.
All right, I'll go.
Alice?
I'm Diane Restrepo. You can find me at DianeRest3 on all the socials. And tonight I am playing Malice Alice, or Alice Malice, however you want to say it. She is the unique one of the group and probably the most outcasted of them all. Go ahead, Wendy, take it away.
Thank you. Hey everyone, I'm Wendy Lee Szany. Tonight I am playing Lucy. She is a former spy, ex-military. This guy over here thinks he wants to be just like, he thinks he's good, just as good as me, except that the truth is I am better than him in every aspect. Sort of mom of the group.
You're pointing at me? Who's this guy? Oh. Okay.
No, behind you. There.
Oh, the guy behind.
Look behind you.
Hey, Dick! You
Yeah.
do good back there, alright? You stay down. No, get back to your cage. Good boy.
Always think he's the center of the attention.
Now,
doesn't think
in
he
most
is.
games, you have a thing called a GM, or I think a Dungeon Master, but those names are lame. So all of you in chat can refer to me as the illustrious Trash Daddy, your icon of sin, the mighty Slitlid, His Highness, and the real hero of the story. So, friends, should we go ahead and continue with where we left off before? Do you need a refresher?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that,
Perfect!
that'd be great, Trash Daddy. Please.
That's 10 extra experience right there for you. Mark it down.
Ah!
Anyways.
Yes!
Like some experience.
So,
For all of us?
the beginning of 2020, the bombs fell 15, 20 years. No one cares. No one remembers. I'm riding up from this bar called the Titty Twister over in Mexico, heading north across the border, stop in New Mexico, and eventually make it up in Vegas. Now, I heard that there were some ruffians traveling behind me, doing some work, really laying it down into those Skinner folks. So much, in fact, that they had managed to travel off, pick up some packages that they may have or may not have checked, a small child as well, and then the second that a group of the Skinner's raiding party showed up, they took off, child in tow, 2 vehicles, making it across the border. So to start this off, those of you that, who's in whose vehicle first and foremost?
I'm in malls.
Who's riding with who?
I'm in malls.
I'm in my own, of course. I don't hang out with these idiots.
I'll be riding with Lacey.
All right.
That's Lucy. I'm driving.
No, that's right. Lacey's your sister. My mistake.
We're going to do a couple of drive checks real quick. Now, the way that a drive checks works in this game, if you're driving a vehicle, you're going to roll 2d20. You're going to try to roll under your driving skill. If you get it, it's a success. The roads are pretty clear right now. You've got a couple of caravanners traveling with you, too. Everyone's trying to get away from the Skinners. So let's get those drive checks and see where at on the map you are. Are you ahead? Are you behind? Are
Who
you
exactly is driving which car, though? Last I checked, I may not have the ability to be driving.
Yeah, your leg's pretty messed up.
My leg's pretty messed up, thanks to, one person in this group who thought they had some medical skills.
Yeah.
Hey, Blake, did
I
I
really
leave my
thought
motorcycle
Malice Alice
behind?
had that there.
You still have your motorcycle. If you want to be riding on your motorcycle, you can. Are you taking off with the bike?
I don't remember. I thought maybe we left the bike and I rode with
You didn't.
Lucy.
You had enough time. At the end of it, you have the chance to take your motorcycle. There's also a kid. Where's the kid traveling? Is he in the truck? Is he on the back of the bike? Normally, bikes don't get passengers in this game, but he's small enough that he can.
He's with me? Oh, then he's hanging out,
You're the one who grabbed him.
Oh, I did. Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah. Good me. Yeah,
Alrighty.
he's with me.
Lucy, how many successes did you get?
2, sir.
Already. What about you, Alice? How many successes did you get on your motorcycle?
None, sir.
None? Perfect.
Nope. Remember, mine has a busted wheel.
No, yours is fixed by now.
Oh, shit. That's right.
Your bike is up and running. You're good. We don't know if it'll stay that way. Alrighty. So I've rolled mine, and let's go ahead and cut to that illustrious trip across the border. So good. So delightful. With those 2 successes, the van pulls up ahead. One of the caravanners in another vehicle pulls up to the side. And we've got the motorcycle case behind with no successes. If you guys would like to roll a little observation roll for me, you can. Those of you that are in the van, are you hanging off the side of the vehicle or are you inside?
Oh, I'm keeping an eye out for everything that's around us.
All right, so head out the window. What about you, Pinch?
I'm gonna follow. The same.
Observation. That is 1 success.
I have 2 successes.
Perfect.
No successes.
That's okay. Lucy, does the radio in this work in your car?
Yes. Tip-top shape.
Perfect. Do you normally leave it on when you're driving?
On low.
On low? All right.
Sort of like
For those
kind
of you
of background
observing
music.
things, there's some static playing. And then you hear this rock anthem coming out over the stereo speakers. Starts picking up as the vehicle behind you start getting closer. You look out the window, and behind you, you see a couple of cars rolling up. There's a little buggy with a bunch of thunder sticks on the back, some machine guns. There's a sweet muscle car, and frankly, if I liked cars and not minivans, that's what I would be driving, just tearing down the road. Another vehicle that looks like it's got harpoons on it behind that one, but the beautiful one, the creme de resistance, the Ripper's War Rig, my home sweet home, the little yellow school bus, is pulling up over the hill. And with it, it's got a bunch of radio antennas sending out a signal. There's a flamethrower just bursting off into the sunset. And oh, it's going to be good. We're going to start our first little chase scene. Those of you that got a 2 observation, notice one other thing. Directly ahead, there's a path that just shoots straight through, wide enough for a bus to get through fairly easily. On the right-hand side, tight little canyon, a little bit rougher. Those of you that are driving, which way are you going?
I'm going to the right where it's rougher.
Alrighty.
Is it rough right now?
Yeah, I would do the same. Once we get past between these two taller rock formations, I'm going to veer to the right.
All right. Are you going to be driving slow so you can make it easier, or are you going to be going as fast as you can?
I would. Hey, Chad, did you see anything out the back?
I rolled an 11 for observation. Did I see anything at the back?
Oh, yeah. That bus is coming. It's going fast.
Oh,
and these other rigs are
there-
going up ahead of it.
There's a big honking bus behind us. Might want to get a move on, lady. So, I could just chill here. I think we're fine. I'm looking. We're okay. You drive. If I need to shoot, if they get closer, I can shoot my grenade launcher at them.
I'm counting on you,
Okay.
man. Don't screw this
Oh.
up. So I'll keep her
hey.
steady.
Hey! When have I ever screwed anything up?
Hey, yourself.
Hey,
Keep her eye on
myself.
the back and let me drive.
Which eye? The left
so
one or the right one?
Now, chat,
There's
the fun
both.
thing about this game is there are driving mechanics. The way that those work, and as a refresher to all of you, your vehicle that you're driving has a top speed. If you use a reckless driving as a minor action, you get to get up to that speed after making a drive check. For a standard action at that point in time, you have a bunch of choices. You could pedal to the metal, thus traveling the additional speed, plus any additional momentum that you roll. Or you could drive nice and slow and just travel half your speed rounded down. A little bit of the driving Miss Daisy as you go through the desert. What are you doing?
I'm gonna listen to my passenger's advice and hope that he's got it on lockdown back there. So I will keep her steady as to not maybe flip over the van in case we hit a patch of dirt.
Okay, so you're just
Oh,
doing
it's
pedestrian driving?
Tons of dirt out here.
Tons of
You're just
dirt.
gonna
Yeah,
move
I
your
think I'll
one
keep it.
speed? Okay.
Yep.
And we'll move you forward. One, so that would be your minor action. Are you going to try to just make a wide turn around this and go down nice and easy?
Yes.
Standard action to move you forward again. Alrighty. Alice, you're on the illustrious Malice, a Malfini bike covered in metal plating, spikes, and a lifetime of regret. Where are you going? What are you doing?
So I want to go through that where it's harder for the bus to
Okay.
go through. Definitely, I'm gonna drive reckless. I want to go a little bit faster because I'm on a bike, and I know my bike is not as powerful as the rest of everyone's.
All right. So go ahead and roll your drive skill. You can add 2 handling to that. So basically,
Oh
it
my
moves
god, that's a
the
3
driving
and a
check higher.
4.
Perfect.
Whee!
Crap.
So reckless driving. That's 2 successes. What is your speed for the bike? How fast does it go?
Let me find that. Shit. Speed is 3.
You travel 1, 2, and 3. Now you've got your standard action. You can try to maneuver behind them and cut in, or you can take a wider route and go down. If you go with the standard action, you can use pedal to the metal, which means you roll your drive check again. If you use any salvage or momentum, those additional successes add up the top speed of your bike. You're going to travel 1 additional distance each time. What are you doing?
I think I want to maneuver behind them.
All right. Use that maneuver as your free action. Doing anything else?
No, just keeping, every now and then, keeping watch behind me.
All right. My little truck is going to go, and as you guys are driving, you see Sleepy-Eyed Joe sitting in there. Those crates you delivered in the back of his truck. Sleepy's going to go ahead and reckless drive. He is getting out of there as fast as he can. And he's going to pedal to the metal. 1, 2, and 3. And start turning. Head down to that pass. Now, it's time for the fun people. We get the big guys. The entertaining ones. My beautiful children. First car that's going to go up is going to be Car Ramrod. I'll let you guess which one that is. He is going to drive his reckless. 1, 2, 3, and 4 forward. He's going to go for pedal to the metal. And he's not going to get it, so the car is just going to move its additional speed 2, and then slow down. Now the harpooner behind him is going to travel forward. I'm going to take that piece of fallout. Since I rolled 3 successes.
Oh.
We'll take an
Ooh,
additional one for the moment.
gross. Don't like it.
So this little guy's going to travel 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then his additional 3, 1, 2, and 3. As he's getting closer. The little buggy, fastest of the bunch. Virtually no armor. He's going to get his reckless. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right there. Now for the bus. Bus is slow, unfortunately. So he's going to use nitrous to start. So he can catch up to you guys. But he only has a speed of
Already?
2. So 1, 2. And he's going to dump the
Random
nitrous,
speed.
giving him an additional 1. And he's going to try to cut you off before you make that pass. And he'll get his additional 1, 2, 3 for his momentous occasion. All right. You guys are up.
Maul's gonna be turning around and be like, "Must go faster! Must go faster! Get out of here!"
Oh,
They
you
are
saw
see
that
what the
movie?
big deal is.
Truck is
You saw
gaining
that-
on
you saw
us.
that movie too. Good movie. Really good word.
Fortunately,
that's a
that did
good
come out
movie
before the
from
bombs
World War.
dropped.
As you guys are driving, kind of looking around, you're seeing there's a bunch of raiders on this bus. And that flamethrower is spinning around, aiming right up with you guys. Seems like it's out of range right now. If it keeps going forward, though, it's going to be pretty close.
All right, I'm gonna pedal to the metal. At this point, kind of feeling
All right,
the
you shooting for the
urgency a little
canyon?
bit. Yeah, see between the two big rock formations.
We're going to let you use your free action to just kind of like maneuver around the rock. Go ahead and give me a reckless driving. You're going to need
Wait.
2 successes.
I wanted to
where do you wanna
go. I don't want to make that sharp of a turn. I wanted to go through here.
You want to go straight up, or do you want to go south?
Right here. Can you see me pinging it?
I can't see you doing anything.
It's
It'd be-
right,
Just in
it's right in
between-
the middle.
Going up.
Right
Next to yes.
Oh, right
I want
here.
to go through
Oh, perfect.
Yes. Yeah.
Perfect. I love it. All right, so you're driving this way. We'll have you maneuver over there with your free action. Go ahead and give me that drive check. Be nice and easy. Just need 1 success. Get your reckless.
Okay,
going.
1 success. Ugh.
Did you roll a 20?
No, I didn't, but it's only 1 success.
Oh, that's fine. You're not making a sharp turn. You're going straight, so you're fine. What's the speed?
I
for your
wanted
van?
it to be perfect. Just like all my skills.
What's the speed for the van?
2.
2 or 3? 2? All right, you travel forward 2. You can now use pedal to the metal because you just did reckless. Do you
Yes.
want to continue? Roll
I
those
will
successes.
continue.
Don't mess up.
Ha!
You're doing
2
great.
successes, 5 and 8.
Nice. Nice. All right, so you go forward 1, 2. You have 2 additional successes and momentum from rolling that. Do you want to immediately use them so you can continue
Yes, I will.
to travel farther? 1.
Yeah,
2.
I want to distance myself. Because I don't really believe Chad's got his finger on the trigger, even if he even knows what a trigger is.
Okay.
But I'm keeping that
That's
thought to
fair.
myself.
That's
Um,
rude.
Chad, are you looking backwards or forwards right now?
Oh, I'm looking backwards. I'm trying to see how much closer that giant bus or any of those cars are trying to get to me.
Is anybody looking through the front windshield of this van currently?
Hopefully the
am.
driver is.
Those of you that
I'm
aren't
looking
driving.
forward.
Okay.
Ah,
Those of you that
no,
aren't currently driving, roll an observation for me.
We're not currently driving.
those who are not driving.
1 success.
Yes, those are not driving. 1 success, cool.
Hey, that is a natural 1.
Ooh, sweet.
Double successes.
As you're pulling up, you guys hear an engine fire up. That's not good.
Oh, fuck.
That's a problem. And this vehicle starts gunning up directly in front of you. To take a little trip south. Revving at say, brakes engaged. You can see the front of the car shaking behind the rocks. It's not a trajectory course. Good thing you guys went north and not south. That would have been a mistake. Alice, what are you doing next? You're up.
I want to continue going the shorter route down below.
Okay. You've already got reckless and you've got pedestrian. If you want to use your minor action to travel your speed, just make that drive check for me. Now, are you trying to cut between the rock and the truck, or are you going around?
Between the rock and the truck. We'll squeeze through there. And I have 1 success.
All right, so you travel forward 3. 1, 2, and 3 right there. Are you going to pedal to the metal and try to slip by?
Yes.
All right, make your roll.
Roll again?
Need 2 successes.
Yep, that's 2 successes.
You guys have your
double
3
nines. And that's under my...
Nice.
Yeah, double 9s. Yep.
Cool. Travel 1, 2, and 3, and then the additional 4. 4th spot for that additional momentum. The truck's going to get moving. And he does it. He pulls up. He's falling right on your tail, just following that little line you're creating. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't get it, though. Ends up the car slows down a little bit as he rolls a 20.
The complication.
The other children. It is a complication. So in this game, if you roll a 20, you get a complication, which means I get a fallout or something terrible happens. We're going to let something terrible happen because I've got new toys I want to show off. I'm going to burn one of my fallout so I can roll an additional die. This car is going to drive forward for a minor action. 1, 2, 3, getting into close range. Lucy, you would see this. As this harpoon on top of this vehicle spins forward and lines up a shot, it shoots right into the back of the vehicle. And let's see what it does.
No, I don't want to see what it
The harpoon shoots forward, hits the truck, buries right into the back of the cab, and locks into place. He's going to try to disengage it. The person driving it, he doesn't disengage it. For his free action, he's then going to drop the anchor that's directly behind him as you see the truck skid to a halt, with all the supplies stuck there in the road with these raiders coming down. These guys are going to pull forward. Give them their stuff.
That was our
Let's roll
stuff
everybody.
that got slowed down, Blake?
That was the one stuff that you delivered. Yeah.
Excuse me.
That's in my van, yeah?
The stuff that you delivered to
Ooh,
Sleepy
sorry.
Joe is in his truck.
Uh-huh.
All of your guys' gear
Okay.
is on you. So, like, the stuff that you got before, you have. The stuff that was Sleepy Joe is gone. Unless you guys
thank God.
decide to stop and help him. He's going to go forward 1, 2,
Sorry,
3.
Sleepy Joe.
And he's going to make a drive check to try to turn that while maintaining speed. He ends up getting a complication. And drives forward, slamming into that vehicle and severing the harpoon cable. If they're going to fail
good.
me, then they get to lose everything.
Good.
Plus succeeds
Wow.
on its roll, travels forward 1, 2 to there. Roll for his additional. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That guy will pull his 3. You guys are up. See that truck geared up on the corner? It hasn't moved yet. Almost as if someone's waiting to use a fallout to interrupt what you're doing. Because that's something I get to do. It's exciting. They can do it too. It's bullshit. I hate it.
I'll call out. Chad, how are we looking back there?
Something just shot into the back of it. I want to load up my
Out of
grenade
my
launcher.
van?
Yeah, it was the van, right, Blake? Our
Mhm.
van. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Get
It was.
rid of it!
Don't worry. It was nothing but a wee little scratch. I want to load up my rocket launcher and I want to shoot a potato masher at the car back.
What is the range? The close, medium, or far?
Actually,
or L?
I think we're too far. It's a medium range.
If it's a medium, you're just going to need an additional success. So you are right.
Do it.
It's right outside of range. But there's momentum. They're still traveling forward. So yeah, you would just need 2 successes instead of 1 to hit it. Now, are you
use one of
firing
those
at the bus or the car in front of you?
Car in front? I'm gonna fire it. You know what? At the car in front of us. I'm gonna swivel around and then try to shoot that thing. I'm gonna use 1 momentum. Let's see how we do. And my thing goes wide as an explosion rips up on the ground. I didn't hit anything at all.
Now, the nice thing about
You
potato
take care of the
mashers and
problem?
grenades, they're loud. They're very loud.
Kaboom!
Nobody knew you were here before. They do now.
Don't worry about it. I made sure to scare him away with that giant noise, so we'll be fine. We'll be totally fine.
All right, I'm counting on you, man. I hope you can handle this. I'm gonna keep driving.
Okay. Doing reckless and pedal to the metal.
Yeah.
All right. Make your rolls for reckless.
Oh God, that's 2 failures. 13 and 15.
That's all right. So you end up traveling forward. You're 1. You've still got a standard action. You can try to do reckless again if you want. Or you can try to do defensive driving. It'll make it harder for them to ram you.
Let's give that a try.
All right. Go ahead and roll your drive check for me.
Trash Daddy, it also looks like we have a sandstorm starting to blow in as well.
Mm-hmm. It's out there. It's doing things.
No, I'm saying we had a donation for a sandstorm.
Snap.
Oh, what does that
Ooh.
do?
Wait. Let me find my.
I'll show you what that
cheat
does.
Well,
sheet.
we gotta think. I do believe it was Eric Frankhouse with that one.
Eric, I love you.
Oh no.
No.
Of all people to do
Let's
it,
copy
you know
that.
Frankhouse would be the one to do it.
Copy. And you know what? I'm even going to place it where I think would be best. And you guys in the distance see these dust devils start rolling in. Lightning shooting out for them, scrap metal flying around in the air.
What the heck?
Delightful. Just seemingly out of nowhere. As if the gods themselves are laughing at you. And it seems like it's on a trajectory with you. Gonna head right down that road. What are you doing? Defensive driving?
So I had just rolled again for defensive driving, but I failed on both accounts.
No complications?
No complications. 2 14s.
Nah, you move forward 1. Gross. All right. Diana, you're up. Lucy, what are you doing?
I just went. I just drove. Am I driving
Oh,
again?
sorry. Alice. Alice, you're up. Can't see your
Yeah,
names.
it's all good. It's all good.
She's a
Keep driving.
child. I'm a grown person. We look very different.
I
Nah.
keep driving.
All right, make your rolls. You're reckless, and then you're pedal to the metal. You can
Ooh,
also,
yes.
if you just want to do reckless, you can try to fire on them if you want to.
No, it's all right. So 1 success.
For reckless, so 1, 2, and 3. All right, you're pedal to the metal. Get out of there.
That is 1 success again.
All right. 1, 2, and 3. You're moving on. Sleeping Joe! Even being unstuck, he fails his roll. He's going to try to get out of there. And rolls a complication. You know what? His wheel falls off. I don't like him. Harpoon rips out of the back of the car. Vehicle digs down into the dirt, and his crappy truck that he's never repaired just starts kicking and screaming back forth. Not quite able to pull itself out. He's got a flat tire. He can drive on it. But it's going to take him better rolls than this. This dude is going to try to correct his trajectory. He's just going to use casual driving to renegotiate over there, and then he'll use a reckless driving to go forward 3. 1, 2, and he tries to fix what he's done. Harpoony boy is actually going to pull up, get out of the vehicle. Some raiders are going to get out and start working on getting all those supplies.
Oh, shit.
The bus is going to move forward. 1, 2, 3. Also going to use a free action to hit the nitro, traveling forward an additional piece. And then pedal to the metal. 1, 2, 3. This dude's going to go for his drive check. He passes both of them with flying colors. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And with his natural 1, 5, 6.
Oh, damn.
And then this big boy,
right on her ass.
he is going to swing his car around to line it up with you guys. And he's going to
Where'd that
hit
car
his
come
nitro,
from?
and I'm going to burn a fallout to give him an additional action.
Ah!
Don't do that.
Perfect.
Don't do that.
We just played and we're all gonna die.
He's going for you. He swings his car around with his 2 actions, travels forward is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he's going to ram the side of your car.
Of my car?
Now, normally, yep, with your defensive action, if you would have passed it, you would have been able to evade that. Now, I'll make you a deal.
I was distracted.
If you would like to give me some fallout, I will let you have a reaction, and you can roll for an evade with a drive check to minimize the damage. More of a glancing blow instead of a head-on.
I don't know if I like that.
Do we have a gun in the front that we can fire?
You want to fire on him instead? Because he's hitting
Wait,
you
we
right
have
now.
a gun on this thing, and I've just been sitting here.
We do have a. Do we not have a gun? A gun on my car?
What's that grenade launcher? Mounted to the top
Oh, yeah.
right now. But he's
Yeah.
got to fire
Yeah.
it. He's operating the gun. Do you want to evade? Do you want to try to ram him back? What are you doing?
If
You also
any,
could
will
just do
try
nothing and
and-
take it. That's fine.
Surrender.
Absolutely not. Never.
No,
I will try and
surrender.
evade.
see, this is why we don't
No,
have
Matt.
Pinch as the leader of the group.
Okay. All right. In this circumstance, maybe.
This is true. This is true.
I'm gonna roll an evade.
Okay.
Oh, it's my drive check. Yes.
Yes.
Then it's 2 successes, 11 and an 8.
Now would have been 8 damage, but instead, take 2. Your armor probably soaks it up. Garbage.
Take 2 damage.
You take 2 damage,
On
so
the
you
car?
put that against your armor first. If it's under your armor, nothing happens. The car is fine.
It's under my armor.
Crap.
Ooh!
Nothing
under my armor.
happens. Whatever. He glances off the side of the car, swings wide, disappointed in himself. Someone from chat yells mediocre. Man.
I will laugh under my
Alright.
breath and say, "Hunk."
The rest of you. Top of the round, Wendy. You spent a fallout so you can have a reaction. You evaded. What are you doing now?
Yes. I'm gonna keep going
All right.
forward.
Make
Get
your
it,
drive check.
Lacey. You're doing great.
It's Lucy. Oh no! I rolled a 2 and then I rolled a 20.
Oh god, that's the worst.
I was
I'm not gonna take
distracted
a
because
fallout
Chad
at all.
called me Lacey instead of Lucy, and I was correcting him.
It's all Chad's
You're
fault.
reckless. You get that complication. I need you to roll me a d6, please.
Oh no!
Please roll a 1 or a
3.
2. Damn it.
3.
What's your knockdown damage?
Where can I find that?
Be under the truck. It'll be under your vehicle. I think it's like 76.
Impact?
Yes.
8d6.
Go ahead and roll 8d6 for me, please. And then add up the damage and divide it by
I
2.
don't have that. Am I adding up? Is it our like 1, 2, 3, 4? Do I not
So
count the
1s
4s and
and
5s?
2s will be like 1 point, 2 points. The
Copy.
same way you would normally
Copy
do
you.
damage.
Okay. Hold on. This is gonna take me 1 hot second because I need a pen and paper.
Fine. Everybody else, while she's putting all that together. Sockets, you're on top of the truck. You're firing. What do you do?
Yeah. Well, because my roll 20 is down, and apparently ours is as well. How close is someone? What's the closest thing I can shoot at? I want to blow up a car.
I mean, there's the thing that you can
There's
shoot
one right next
safely
to
is
him.
behind you. The one right
Mhm.
next to you is much more difficult because it's
It's
probably
much
going to
more-
damage you as well because it's within range. Like it's close range instead of medium range. The car
Right,
behind
right.
you is just at medium range. Both of them.
Oh, you know what? I'll just stick it in. All right, don't worry, I got this one,
Now-
guys. Kaboom! And I
Just
shoot
so
it
you know,
again.
Before you make your roll, this is going to be additionally difficult because she's rolled a complication while doing reckless driving. You'll need 2 successes to hit.
All right.
If you want to roll for momentum or use the salvage point, you can.
You know what? I'll go ahead and use a salvage point. So that'll give me
All right.
1 success. Let's go for
That'll be
another
2 successes
Yeah!
automatically.
2.
Who you got?
So that gives me that's a 3. That is underneath my firing stuff. So yes, 3 successes.
That's 2 and 3. Awesome. You've got an additional success there. Do you want to use it to do extra damage?
Yes, I do. I want to, so I'm aiming like right at the driver's window seat right there to blow him up.
Perfect. Go ahead and add another d6 to your damage roll with that additional momentum. Have some fun.
Take that, potato masher. Hello. Let me see. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, damn. 5 successes. 5 of them, or 4 of the 5, are actually effects.
Were you shooting the bus or were you shooting the bug?
I was shooting the bug, the car.
The bug? Eh.
Yeah.
It goes up into a fiery explosion because there's not a lot of health. That thing is going to go up. And it's going to careen off to the side into the way of this guy, covered in flames, and you are down 1 potato masher.
I rolled my
2.
damage.
All right, what'd you get?
I got 7 damage. 2 of them are effects.
Divide that by 2 and round down.
Oh, you're asking me to do math. I don't know. What's 7 divided? I need my calculator.
A 3. So 3.5, so you're at
Okay,
3.
thank you.
3.5.
Okay.
So you round down to 3. Your vehicle takes 3 damage. And it ignores armor. So just take it off your structure.
Ew.
So what does that mean?
What that means is you ran into this rock
Like,
while trying to do reckless driving because you rolled a complication. And your vehicle is currently not moving. And Maul, Pinch, what are you guys doing? You feel this car just hit the wall and then come to a stop. It's going pretty good for a while.
Well,
So we are against surrendering? Is that what I'm hearing from the car? We're just not for it? Okay. Okay.
Well,
just sit here.
surrendering and letting them take us are kind of the same thing as dying. Because I'm pretty sure they're going to kill us and then take everything we've got.
Nah. I think we'll be fine. I think we can talk our way out of it. No? Okay. 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 Fine. We'll keep riding. I'll just sit here. In solemn silence on
Do we have? We don't have anything like. We don't have any like grenades or any kind of explosive. No,
You guys got guns.
So
You
there's
can
like
hang out the
nothing I can-
windows and shoot.
I got a sword. I pull out my sword in the car.
Yeah, you got the 2 melee fighters stuck in this car.
Don't snap a tire, Pinched.
Well, wait a second. There is a car that's right next to us, right?
Yeah.
Well, if it's right next to us, can I kind of like stick my body out the window and take my maul and just try to start smashing the car?
You're not.
Oh,
close
I'll
enough
hold you.
right now. It's
I'll
gotta be
hold him
right
so we
next
can reach
to
out further.
you. If you want to try it, totally. Like,
I grab his
I'm all
leg.
for this.
I got you, buddy. Maul, I
Doing
got
it?
you, man. I got your legs, yeah.
Yeah, why the fuck not? Let's do this
You're
shit.
gonna need 4 successes. It's really far away.
Oh, if it's that far away, then fuck no.
Yeah, it's like 20
Lean in
feet
closer,
away.
I got you.
You got like
I'm not 20 feet tall. Once I get the idea of, oh, he's right next to me, I'm going to reach out and be like, and then as soon as I notice that it's 20 feet away, I'm like, shit.
I lean
Oh,
out
what
to
is
the
this like?
kid that I took, and I was like, I tell him, grab my leg, and I was like,
Oh, wait.
keep going. The kid will
I
hold
know
my
what I'm
leg.
gonna
and I'll
do.
hold-
I'm going to work my way up to where Lucy is, and I'm like, do you have a gun? Do you have a gun?
Don't you? Doesn't everyone?
No.
What?
Can I borrow your gun? He's gonna.
I'm hesitant.
Is the gun like on your hip?
Yeah, I'm not driving with it. I'm not driving one-handed. I'm driving two-handed.
Well, I know. I am going to grab the gun that is at your hip, and I'm going to start shooting out the window.
I hate you so much. Get out of my car.
I am trying to kill people that are trying to run us off the road. I'm going to grab her gun.
Don't
and
use
we're
up
gonna
all my
start
bullets.
minor action is grab the gun. You're gonna
Mhm.
lean out of the car and fire.
No, now that I can just stick my my head, like look out the window, I can just shoot out the window.
Here's the thing: fire out the car. I need everybody
Okay,
else to
and
roll
that's-
me a discipline as he's firing from inside the vehicle. Everybody else roll me a.
Not-
Actually, roll me a resistant.
Like,
Me?
you
Am
want
I-
me or I'm way far down?
No, you're away from
Son
anybody
of
in
a
the van needs to roll a
bitch.
resistant.
Am I technically in it, even though I'm kind of sticking out the top?
You're standing
shooting
out
a
the
grenade?
top, right? Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
So I need the driver, and I need Maul and Pinch to roll me a resistance roll. As the
I
gun
got two
goes off
failures.
inside the car.
I
Got two
can't hear
failures?
anything. Yeah.
Oh, you can't. You're deaf.
Wait,
Failing?
okay.
Are you okay?
Oh no.
Cool,
my
that is-
You
goodness.
take,
That is 2 successes, though.
all right, you're good. Your ears are dealt with worse. What about you, Lucy? How many resistances
I rolled
did you roll?
one success.
You're deaf for 1 round as a blare goes off. Pinch,
Oh.
you're deaf for 2 rounds.
Mm.
And it's kind of hard to
Are
see
you
as like the
saying
flashing
something?
inside the car.
No, that was for resistance. Now you want me to roll
That
again
was,
for my
now
shot?
roll your attack roll for me. So you're gonna need 2 successes to hit him. He is just outside of range.
Okay, wait a second. 8. Yes!
You got
I
salvage
rolled-
points.
Oh, fuck. Wait. Oh, wait. Can I... Wait, salvage
On your
points?
firearm. You can use salvage points.
Wait, salvage
we've
points
got
or
3 of them.
momentum?
You guys have no momentum.
Oh, we have no
It's all
momentum.
been getting used to travel faster. So no momentum.
Okay,
You guys
well,
have
then
salvage
I
points.
missed. Wait a second. My firearm is... where the fuck is the firearm? No,
Well,
no.
you're using-
Coordination.
I have... No, then that's only 1 success. Because I needed
Awesome.
an 8, and I got a 9 and an 8.
You start firing the gun. You're strong. You know what you're doing. But it's like really bright in here, and your ears are kind of ringing a little bit. And the bullet glances off the side of the vehicle and goes wide. But
All right,
getting
next time I'll
closer.
stick the gun out the window.
What?
What am I supposed to do?
That would be best.
Let's go ahead and go to Alice. You still running forward?
Yeah, because I have no idea what's going on.
All right.
As I'm going forward, I want to look back and see if they're still having chase at me. Like a quick
You've got-
glance.
You don't need to roll for it. This is easy to see. Truck is stopped. People are getting out to raid the truck. That muscle car behind you with the spikes on the end of it, though, is still traveling down the road to come after you. It's pursuing.
Okay, so then I keep driving.
All right.
Ooh, I rolled a natural 1, which is good in this game. So that is...
I hate it.
Oh, hush. One
Love it.
success, so that's 2 successes.
You got a bonus. You got a bonus momentum now for your success. Are you going to do pedal to the metal?
Hell yeah.
All right. Roll for it.
Oh,
You want to use your momentum to travel faster or to get an extra dice?
oh my god, I just rolled 2 19s. I'm gonna use my cannonballer to roll one of my die again.
Okay.
Oh shit! Stay in my thing. That's an 8. That's a success. 1 success, and then the 19, I guess, is a complication. Is it or just?
It's
20s?
not, because you guys haven't done anything to have your complication range that low. This game. Last game you guys did. This game you haven't.
Hmm.
So you travel
Cool.
forward. 1, 2, 3. Now you have that additional momentum. Did you want to use it to travel additional space?
Yeah, let's do it.
Perfect. Awesome.
Amping up.
Oh, it's my turn.
Crazy.
And the first thing we're going to do is move the storm even farther. How big does it get? It gets that big.
No.
Let me see.
I guess the storm is really big. All roll 20s have frozen for me. It's funny.
Should I refresh it?
Yeah, refreshing. 'cause it's
yeah, if
frozen
you
the
can on
stream
your
as well.
end. Yeah,
Boop!
I'm gonna try from your
Buttons
end.
are hit. I will vaguely remember where everything is.
All right, we have a lot. We have
Hey,
a lot of big stuff.
while we're-
happening in Roll 20.
While we're fixing that, McCranky Stank wants to know if Trash Daddy can do some more fire antics during the mid break.
If Trash Daddy can find his lighter, sure. Problem. Yeah, we'll make it work. We'll do a thing. It'll probably happen while the break is going on. All right. Let's import a little bit more of that storm stuff, because that's obnoxious.
And let's do
I
a quick
paid
little shout out
good
to the
merch
real
for
POTUS
this.
for subbing, gifting a tier 1 sub to Aloha Mike. Thank you very
Also
much,
give-
real POTUS.
He also gifted one to Eric Frankhouse Presents Michael Jordan minutes ago as well.
Thank you, Jonas.
Got
Oh,
other
Thank you so
donations and
much.
kind of-
Woo!
Seeing how the animated effects are causing the problem, We'll use this.
Oh, you know what? That could be it. Ours has the
Big old
it's
tornado.
game settings.
There we go. As that garbage starts moving in, I love it. My new favorite child. Thanks, house. They can't kill a
It's not a
storm.
child.
No, we
It is a
cannot.
child.
They can't see
Hi,
it,
baby.
unfortunately.
All right. You traveled forward. Sleepy Joe is going to try to drive away. He rolls a 20. He doesn't drive away. He's
His
probably
other wheel
going
falls
to die.
off.
Sleepy Joe's the best player on our team.
Truck's going to take off. And it's going to hit its NOS.
Oh, of course it is.
3,
Oh.
4. It's going to take its additional hit. And then it's going to go for its
It's going after me.
pedal to the metal. 1, 2, 3, 4. As he
Holy
straightens
crap!
out.
Oh my god.
They're fast.
You're gonna have to floor
They
it,
got no
Alice.
armor, but they are fast. Ooh. The bus is going to go forward 1 space. And then
Oh
try to
my
maneuver
god.
up here to line up. This guy is going to try to avoid what's going on in his life. And comes to a stop. Passes his drive check. And does a handbrake turn that his car gets to face in a new direction. Now, my beautiful children, seeing a storm coming towards their lovely home, I think are going to wake up. I think it's time for them to leave.
What?
Oh, some bikers were hiding up behind
No.
Holy shit.
Aw.
What the fuck?
I should not have chosen this route.
We
So,
chose
for
These
everyone
guys are going to
that's
start
listening-
pulling
Alright.
forward. They're just going to go
Surrendering.
slow, take half their speed. This one's going to pull up to there. Just going half their speed so they don't have to roll for it. These other two are going to be complete nut jobs.
Hey Blake, for the sake of
Yes.
of everyone watching, please, can we please describe what's going on because they don't see the map like we do.
Of course. So basically, what's going on right now is there's a bunch of bikers that show up. They're part of the Coyote Gang. They've been hiding behind the rocks. They own these spots. They are very gifted trappers. They put traps and mines everywhere. And they like to scavenge vehicles. Currently, our illustrious Lucy has got roughly, word I'm looking for? 4 of them in front of her. One of them has a minigun on a trike. But she'll be fine. She's fine. It's perfect. And with that, Wendy, Lucy, it is your turn.
I'm so stuck right
See
now.
the storm in front of you. Now, bikes are small. You can always ram through them.
Does my horn work on this car, on this van?
It does.
Does
You've
it?
also
Can I
got
free
blinders
action
on the car.
honk?
Yeah.
I'm gonna free
totally.
action honk.
Hit it. You've also got
Get
blinders. You
out
can
of
roll a.
No way.
If you get close to them and use a minor action, you can try to stun them. Because you got these big lights on top of the rig. Like those big old police lights. Crowd
Say
control.
no more.
You gotta get closer.
That's exactly what I will do. Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna, if
You
they don't
try
get
to-
out of the way with the honking, they are gonna get rammed, and Lucy doesn't care because she needs to get from point A to point B. And they're in the
All right,
way.
you doing a reckless to try to get up to them?
Does that help my ram damage?
What I would do is this. If it was me in this situation with a bunch of bikes in front of me, I would probably use a salvage point so I could get an additional standard action.
This
I'd
is my
roll for
last
reckless
salvage
with my
point.
minor. I'd use this first standard action to hopefully pass the pedal to the metal. And then I would do that other standard action to try to ram through them. Because right now it looks like they're roughly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots away, which means you need to travel at least 7 spots to go up and hit them.
3 actions per turn. Okay. All right. So I will use a salvage point.
Are you using that for an additional action?
Yes.
Awesome. Does anybody want to try to help her? in these
Yes.
vehicles.
Any chance
All right.
that I can,
Or
I want to.
clear a path. Okay.
Actually,
Well,
you
how
know
do you
what?
help
Can
someone
I actually
drive
do that? Can I actually I will stick my head out the window with the gun, and I'm going to be shooting at the bikes that are in front of us.
Are you trying to intimidate them?
Intimidate, scare, distract.
Awesome. We gotta do something fun, which is a show of strength. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
What would that be for? Roll your command for me while you're firing at him. You know what? I'll let you use
My
your firearms instead if you want, as you're shooting at them while she drives forward.
Oh,
Now,
I don't think either
Lucy,
one of
go ahead and
those-
roll for your driving check.
I drive.
Yep. Go ahead and roll all of them. So you're gonna make
Rolled a
3 rolls.
Nat 1.
Nice.
So 2 successes. Oh my god, a 1 and a 2.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That puts you up to 4 and 5,
Oh my god,
and you've got your
rolled.
last.
Okay. Here's what I rolled. Because I took 3 actions to drive, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 1 and a 10, which are 2 successes. Then I rolled a 1 and a 2, which is another 2 successes. Then I rolled a 1 and a
Awesome.
16, which is only 1 success and 1 failure.
That's enough to move forward.
Wow.
So for those last 4 distances that you have, you're just gonna ram through them. We'll have you turn 1, 2, 3, which would put you right there. Go ahead and roll your impact damage for me.
Good job, Wendy.
Okay. That
Running
is
speed.
8 d6s. So I will need a second.
Holy moly.
Oops, this one fell. Okay. 2, 3. 1, 2.
As she comes around the corner, motorcycle directly in her way, just into it. How much damage is she gonna do? What's gonna happen?
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage with 1, 2, 3, 4 effects.
You take 4 damage as you ram through them,
Okay.
and that bike crumples as you hit it, and it is ruined.
Bye-bye, bike.
Dead motorcycle.
I told you to get out of the way.
The driver doesn't even get off the bike; he rolls under the wheels.
Mm.
They only have like 4 hit points, and you did double. All right. Let's go ahead and go over to Alice.
Keep driving.
What are you doing? Driving?
Keep driving.
Go ahead
yeah.
and make an observation roll for me real quick.
No successes. Yeah, no successes. It's a 19
Okay,
and 12.
go ahead and do your drive check then. You got your reckless.
Oh my god, stop rolling 19s! I rolled a 4. I'm gonna use my cannonball to reroll my 20. That's a 12.
Okay.
So I only have 1 success.
Okay, move 3. Go ahead and roll for your pedal to the metal.
Don't forget that you have salvage.
Let's see. 1 success. You know what? I am going to use a salvage. I'm going to use one of
Go
my
ahead.
salvages, so that leaves me with 1 left.
Okay. Do you want to use that just for the additional movement?
Yes, I want to get further
Okay.
away.
Now, where do you want to go to? Actually, here, I'll move you forward, and then you can tell me where you end. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 right there. And then your 5, 6 for the 2 additional momentum. Do you want to end there? Do you want to end there? Where at?
Is that a shadow? Is that a shadow from the...
Yeah, it's just a
map
shadow
here?
over the top of it. You can see a car in front of you that's burning. It looks like it's a fresh wreck. You can also see some other cars that are burnt out. There's this,
So this thing right here is
there's
on
some
fire,
black char
right?
marks on the ground. Yes, that would normally be on fire.
Okay. I want to I guess I want to aim for between the car on fire and the rocks there, those small rocks. I want to try and hide eventually.
So let me know if you can see this. Give me 1 second. Are you trying to go? Give me the button, damn it. Can't even ping. It's broken. It's all broken. You're basically trying to go as quickly as you can between the wreck and the
Okay.
car, correct?
Yes, right here.
Like right.
Did that ping? Yes, yes, yes,
Okay. Perfect.
yes.
See what we can do.
Hey, we can see roll 20 now. Oh no,
Yay!
that's on VMix. Wait, that's on VMix. I lied. Oh no, you can see it on Twitch. Cool.
Awesome.
It's a
Wait,
lie.
refresh mine because it's not working on mine now. So shame. All right, you start
Did
pulling
it for me.
forward.
I had
That's
to
where you're
go
trying to
kick
get
a
to is right there. You get
I had
this
to
far
kick a
forward.
computer.
Now, are you going to straight shot it like that way?
me see where you're going. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Sockets, what are you doing? She just took a motorcycle out. Just rammed right through it.
Sorry. You said there's those are other motorcycles up directly to the north of us, right?
They have different gang colors though. They do not match the Skinners in any way, shape, or form.
Do they look like they're about to hightail it towards us, or are they just revving their engines?
I mean, you just crushed one of them. They probably will now.
Ah, great. You know what? Come get some, bitches! Kaboom! And I'm going to shoot another potato masher at him.
Which one? Are you doing the trike or the motorcycle?
I'll do the trike. Let's do that.
You're a monster.
I like things going boom. I feel like I'm...
You're going to need 2
living
successes because she
vicariously.
pedaled to the metal it.
Oh, 2 successes, and we have no momentum, right?
2 successes. Yes,
Nice.
You have 2 momentum.
That is a 1, baby! Ow! And another success for a total of 3 of them!
Roll your damage.
Is that extra damage?
You can
as
use
well, too, since
you
I
can
got
use
that
the additional 2 dice for additional like damage dice. Sure.
one? Okey-dokey. Alright, so... Aww. That one is only 4 points of damage on that one.
Thank God. As the
Man,
armor soaks up
5
a little bit.
5d6s.
My turn. You suck. That
Wait,
trike is going to open up fire on you. The gunners.
wait. I still
hit
get to
with-
shoot. I wanted to shoot.
You were shooting at the bikes when they were driving by, correct?
Yeah.
This is
And
still
I
one
never
turn.
got it. Huh?
You were
This is still the
assisting
same
her with
turn.
by firing at them, right? Because you had fired the pistol, you were out the window shooting at him, correctly trying to intimidate him.
Oh, so she got to roll more?
Yes.
If that's the case, then that's cool.
She also got an additional success that was on there as well. So let's
That's cool.
do the trike is going to fire at the car because you guys blew up his friend. And rolls. Nice. All right. Merry Christmas. That's garbage. Your truck takes 4 points of damage. So soak whatever you can with the armor. Rest of it goes to your structure. The driver of that truck is going to try to get behind you guys because you're all monsters and he doesn't want to get shot again. This guy sees the storm and is going to try to get out of the way because you are all monsters. Then he'll roll for his get out as fast as he can. Doesn't get it. He stops there. This guy rolls a complication. The storm travels forward. You see this
It's
bike
forward in that direction.
get sucked into the storm as this big piece of metal, like this car door, just flies down, hits the driver off the bike as he's sucked up into the dust. His bike scatters across the ground as it slowly blows all across the dirt path. The storm moves forward. This guy is going to nope out because he's not dealing with that. Vehicle. He's going to go this way. Then for standard, do that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to burn a fallout so he can get out of the way. We'll go right there. This big guy is going to go forward 3. And is out of NOS, so he just has to kind of deal with it.
Oh, what a bummer.
Yeah.
Doesn't get
what a
anything,
bummer
so he
is
goes
right.
forward 1. And then for Car Ramrod, Ramrod's going to travel around that bend. He's just going to take his standard action so he doesn't have to make a drive check. He can travel forward half his speed, too. Oh. With that, you know what? Let's make it fun. We're going to swap up the order just a little bit. Alice, make your rolls, and I want you to show me the path your bike takes. If you're going fast,
yeah.
you've got a couple options here. If you want to go fast, you're going to be making an observation roll while you're driving. It is going to be a harder observation roll if you're going fast. If you're just doing pedestrian driving, the observation roll will be easier. And we can figure out how far you're going to go. Are you trying to get behind the rocks as fast as you can?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Make your roll for your drive check.
It's observation, right?
Yeah, roll your observation.
Observation. 2 successes. That's a 11 and a 10.
Gross. Right here.
I'm just jealous.
You see a little red light beeping up from under the sand. And you recognize that. That's something that you would use to disable a vehicle if it happened to drive over it at a high rate of speed or a low rate of speed. Make your drive check as you try to go quickly up to where you're at. It'll be easier to avoid this now. Did you see that one?
Oh my gosh, yes. 4 and a 5. That's 2 successes.
Perfect. Now what I want you to do is I want you to show me exactly where the vehicle goes, because you're going to be traveling forward 3 spaces, and then you can make your pedal to the metal drive. So you place the vehicle how far, where it goes, 3 spaces forward.
I want to avoid it. I can't move it.
Okay. Here, we'll do this. I will take care of it.
Yeah, so
You're
just
traveling
I want to
forward.
avoid that thing.
You want to avoid that one, okay. Are you going here? Are you going to
Yes,
avoid
that's
it
fine.
there? Or where do you want to be?
That's fine.
Right here?
There's fine. Yeah.
Okay. I need you to roll me another observation roll.
Ooh, there's more than one.
Oh, that is 1 success. I don't like your smile.
You catch it, not soon enough though. As the space that you're on, and you look down with that 1 success, you needed 2 to see it so you could alter course. You see a mine directly under you. And you see that red flashing light as it goes off. And your vehicle ends up taking 6 points of damage. How much armor
That's
does
my
the bike
entire
have?
vehicle.
What's your armor?
Brawn?
There should be a armor soak, or you'd have structure, and then what's below it. Nothing for armor?
0. No, it's a 0.
No.
How fast you're traveling? You hit your reckless. All right.
No.
What is
You were
happening?
thrown from the bike as it
was
erupts.
Diana.
Make me an athletics roll.
Okay. Maybe I should have drugged up. Okay, here we go. Oh! I rolled a natural 1 and a 12.
Great.
So,
That's
1
Okay.
is 2 successes.
So you're going to end up
Yes,
taking 4 points of damage to your vigor, but you're not knocked prone. You get off the bike as it blows up into a fireball. You're no longer on the bike, but you get thrown forward. And instead of taking what would have been delightful and perfect, you survive, and it's a problem.
Okay.
And you're that tiny little person right there. That's where you land.
Let me
Your
see.
bike is destroyed. Those of you watching out the front of the car, go ahead and roll an observation for me.
Observation.
Can I ask for clarification? Everybody else other than Malice is in my van with me, yes? Or is
Yes,
Pinch in
you
his
guys
own
have a
vehicle?
small child that's addicted to narcotics in the vehicle with you.
So fun. Okay.
Oh, I forgot about the kids.
Observation.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, a 1 and a 4. I see everything.
I see nothing.
What about you, Pinch?
I have 1 success.
Nice. Sockets, what about you?
1 success as well. Got a 5.
There's a massive explosion in front of you guys as you recognize what is a mine goes off.
Oh yeah! Hope Alice got somebody with that one.
All
I
right.
think Alice got.
What if we drive over it?
Well, don't do that. You're pretty good at driving, right? Don't hit one. You
Lucy,
just screamed,
Gonna mumble
"I
under my
see
breath.
everything."
you're
Would I have
driving.
seen Malice fly off of her bike?
Most definitely. Most
All right,
definitely.
I'm gonna-
You see her like cannonball through the air, and then land behind some rocks. There's like the dust kicks up. Very Wile E. Coyote just.
Nice.
I'm going to take standard action to drive. Can I show you on Roll20 where I'm gonna go? Where I'd like to go?
You've got your minor first if you're trying to do it fast. Because you've got your minor, then your standard. Are you trying to go quick, or what are you trying to do?
I would like to get to her as quickly as possible. I kind of want to. That's not how I want to go. I kind of want to like. Nope.
Where are you trying to end up? This point.
This way. No, like here. You see the green arrow?
Yeah, I'm watching on stream. Yeah, you want to go that way? Show me the route one more time.
I want it to be about here. So I would be
like the straightest, fastest shot you can do to get there.
Yeah, just try to, hoping that there is, because there's a semblance of a road there. Maybe there's no mine there.
Of course, definitely not. Make your drive checks.
One success, but one failure. Not a critical, though, so that's okay.
That's good. All right. You travel forward the 3 squares. I'm just waiting for Roll20 to let me change things, because it doesn't want to. Mm-hmm. It hates me. There we go.
Can I free action yell out
to... 1, 2, 3.
Can I free action yell out to Maw or Pinch, both of them, and say, I want to pull up as close as I can to Alice, and when I stop, go get her and bring her back.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Can you see the stuff that I'm drawing on screen?
I start stretching.
Yeah, we can see it. I can see it on...
Yeah. Which route do you take? Lucy, because you have your standard action. Just so the audience can see it.
Purple.
Taking green, purple, or red?
Purple.
Roll your drive check for me.
Oh, good God. Wait,
while she does that, can I do an observation check to see where she's going? And see
if I can
make... I want to see if there's any mines out there.
2 successes, a 10, and a 1.
You're so fast. You're so fast. You guys see that, right?
Yeah. Wait.
Scroll in. You see it?
I got 2 successes.
Oh, sorry. Here. You see it, right?
Ah, fuck!
Oh, no!
I don't see anything yet.
It's right over the...
Oh.
I chose so poorly.
Can I try to shoot at it before we get to it?
Nope.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Nope. No, you can try to shoot it while she's driving. Sure. If she just did fast driving, you're going to need a success. You're going to need 3 successes to hit it. As she travels forward. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so I'm going to use this. I'm going to be like, shit! I'm going to use a salvage point.
That's 2 successes.
That's 2 successes. My firearms, come on! Yes! 1 success. That's 3 successes. So I'm shooting. I'm kind of looking out the front. I'm like, oh shit! And I'm just going to try to shoot
as
it
an explosion goes off in the front of your vehicle while you're driving as fast as you can, I'm going to need you to roll me a drive check to try to maintain control of the vehicle. As the bomb goes off right before your front bumper goes over it.
Oh, gosh.
Better than going off when it's right over it.
Would you
roll?
Tell me how many successes you got.
Please don't say
a good sign.
What's a critical failure? What are those numbers? If I roll...
pretty messed up right now. I would say... How much structure do you have left?
Well, I have 1 success. I rolled an 11.
Well, that's not
so that's under. But I rolled a 19.
19
well.
or no, 19 would be a complication. Your vehicle hasn't gotten a fault.
Oh,
so you rolled 1 success and 1 failure. Do you want to use any
Yes.
momentum or salvage points?
100%. Well, I don't have any more salvage points left. Do we have the momentum left?
Unfortunate. As you drive forward, and it goes off.
No, my
You feel
van.
something hit under the van. And I'm going to burn my last Fallout.
Oh.
Oh no, my van.
All right, my bike is gone.
Take 8 damage as it blows up and this shape charge to the van itself. What's your structure or what's your armor for the van?
Structure. Well, armor says 3. Structure's
So you
18.
take 5 damage. So you take 1 fault automatically because it's outside of what your armor would be. Because you took 5 damage. And then I also want you to go ahead and remove 5 points from the structure. As the vehicle blows up under the vehicle, you feel it jerk to the right as one of the tires goes. You still have traction. You feel like it's going to be hard to go fast now.
Okay.
All right. The rest of you. Everybody in the vehicle takes 2 points of vigor damage. As the explosion rocks the van.
How many points of vigor damage? I'm sorry. 8?
2.
Oh, 2.
2.
Hold on, 8.
To your vehicle, it's going to be 5 off of the structure.
Now, technically, do I take that? Because I'm kind of inside-outside, so I'd only take 1 point of damage, right?
Roll an athletics check for me.
Athletics. Oh, nope, not going to happen.
Any complications?
No, I got almost did. I got a 17 and an 18.
Gross. I was going to throw you from the vehicle. You take 2 points of damage.
Dang it. Okay.
Oh, it's my turn. What am I going to do? I've got all these toys to play with. You know what? For the sake of brevity, let's make it entertaining. Let's do... Oh, here they are. Perfect.
Oh, wait.
Yes?
Those are... Oh, no. I was just, like, noticing the flags that are on top of them. On top of those cars.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I chose so poorly. Should have gone red or green.
Okay. I built those on stream because I wanted to have some accountability for them. All right, those are good. Good. These guys are going to pull forward.
Hey, Lacey, I think you hit something.
You think?
He's going to pull forward 1 as the machine gun slowly starts aiming towards you, Malice.
What?
This guy's going to run forward.
Where is this machine? Oh, God.
So bad. We're so screwed.
He's going to pull up to there. See all the exploded cars and kind of come to a stop. This guy's going to keep rolling forward. He's going to see the storm. Try to turn his bus around poorly as there's stuff blocking it. This guy's going to run. Critical failure. Bike stalls. He's much better. He's going to turn his vehicle around. Pull forward. And for his standard action, he's going to open fire on the van that killed his friend.
Oh, no!
Ah, gross. You take 4 points of damage. Take that off your armor. Whatever's left, add to your structure. Or subtract from your structure. You know, normal stuff. As you guys are, you would see this, Alice, as you're thrown from the vehicle and you're getting back up. These cars are red. They're very, very red. Like almost a little too red. And you see someone get out of them wearing an oddly Canadian uniform.
Like Frankie Stank?
Hey! Get off our land, eh? Get in the back of the van, eh? And the gun's leveled on you. You see there's a cage on one of the back of the rigs. And he points at the cage. Do you end up going towards him, or do you try to run away?
I don't want to run away because I'm hurt and they're going to shoot me down. How many is it? Yeah, no, I can't run away. There's no way. There's 3. No, I'll kind of just walk towards them with my hands up. limping from my injuries.
All right. We'll have you move forward 2 spaces as you go towards them. All right, group. You're in a messed up van. What are y'all doing?
Is she
Oh, this goes forward.
still drivable?
I mean, yeah. It's going to be difficult, but yeah.
I
See,
will. I'm gonna, kind of look to the rest of my passengers after that explosive moment and say, this has gone from bad to worse. We need
So
to get
we
Alice.
are against surrendering? Just no. Okay.
Technically,
Does Maul see the Mounties?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Surrendering to them is probably the best deal that we've got. If we're
Are
going
you
to surrender.
kidding me? What about my van?
As the
There's a
van
bunch
kind
of
of
people
goes,
with them.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit the brake.
My question is are you guys going to try to surrender? Is that what you're doing?
I mean, I like Pinch's idea. Yeah, try it. Why
Thank
not?
you.
And Mo was saying it too, and Lacey's already hit the brakes on it. So, hey, Mounties, we want to surrender to you. Is that all right?
God.
You gotta say it right. You gotta say it. We want to surrender, eh? So you gotta say.
Oh, we want to surrender, eh?
Eh?
Was that right? Was that
Eh?
good enunciation? Is that
I want to
right?
surrender, buddy.
Hey, buddy. I need you guys to roll me some persuasion rolls just so they don't shoot you. That's a nice looking van. It's all messed up.
Jake's gonna hate us.
A persuasion roll? I'm so good
Yeah.
at
Sorry,
that.
Jake.
I'm really.
Oh,
Oh,
wow. 2 17s. Nothing.
I'm going to try to roll.
2 successes.
Ooh. Wow. Wait, you said persuasion?
Yep.
I actually got 1 success on that.
Nice.
As Maul kind of
Anybody
has
else?
like the gun hanging from his thumbs, from one of his thumbs, and he kind of just comes up with his hands up.
So, like, with these 6, or anybody else roll to persuade them to
I got 2
take
successes.
you alive instead of killing you?
one
Nice.
success.
What is, why don't you guys tell me what this looks like while you're trying to convince these people with guns, like, aimed at you, that you would like to surrender? And you'd like them to
I
take
think-
them in. They want to take you in. What does the groveling look like?
the groveling?
Okay,
Huh.
I immediately stumble out of the van and just throw my antique revolver just like right out there, undo my little sword belt, throw it on the ground. It's like, I'm all yours, and I just go face plant into the ground. Just like, throw my hands up behind me. Whatever you need, we're good. Hey, you guys
Peter, what
do
did
it
it say?
too. Come on, guys. And I wave
Terrence,
them down. Come
Terrence,
on.
buddy, go get him. Get the gun, Terrence. And you see this Mountie comes out. This Maple comes out, grabs your gun, grabs you by the back of the neck, and just starts kind of like leading you back to the van. Everybody else, you attacking them? You're gonna surrender?
No,
What do you-
real quick. So there were Skinners. The Skinners were the ones with the big truck behind
Oh,
us.
yeah.
And
There's
what
that
was the
storm kinda
motorcycle?
going through. Those are
What is the
coyotes. You
motorcycle?
wouldn't recognize them.
Okay.
Another gang.
Oh, so yeah, he's going to be like, "There's Skinners and Coyotes behind us, just so you know," and he's going to drop to his knees.
Like, you should get in the truck then.
Are you going to shoot me if I come to the truck?
Not if you move fast.
So move fast. Got it. Well, I'm going to start like, but I'm
They lead
running
you to
with
the
my
cage.
hands up.
They lead you to the cage in one of the back of the trucks. It's got handcuffs and everything, man.
Still sitting on the top of the van. I'm just like, am I allowed to take this with me or no? Can I
Yeah.
take it?
Bring it over to me.
All right. Go unload it, crawl out of the van.
All right.
Go
back.
Parting gift. Yeah, I want that back though. Okay, I appreciate it. He walks over.
Roll a
to the
persuasion
back.
for me, so he doesn't smack you in the face with the.
I was just gonna say they're gonna smack you across the face.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a
I would
14.
smack you.
That's a 14 and a 19.
So that's a
He takes it
competition.
from you.
Oh.
Drops it in the dirt. Oops. rubs it around in the dirt, picks it up, throws it over his back, leads you into the cage in the back of the car.
Good man. Good man. It needs to get a little dirty now and again.
All right.
Lacey, let's go!
Roll my eyes, kick the door open to my van, say a silent goodbye, because I don't know if I'll see her again. Hoister both my guns back onto my hips if they weren't already. Hands up, walk towards them, and say to the Mounties, looks like you boys showed up just in time, and I'll just walk myself into a cage.
Okay. They're going to try to take your guns. You going to stop them?
No.
We're going to let them take it. All right. They take your guns. Alice, up to you. What are you doing?
I'm, like I said, I have my hands up. I'm kind of looking down. I'm limping. I'm in a lot of pain, and I'm just walking towards the cage.
Is there anything else that you guys wanted to bring with you out of the truck?
I would still have like my maul and my I think I have a hatchet. My hatchet with me, and I would
your
have
gear.
like my
You guys are bringing your gear. You guys all have
Yeah.
your gear with you. Is there anything else you're bringing out of the truck?
Yeah, I'm
I'd take the kid
Oh, damn it!
when we
Oh!
play together.
I was hoping you'll
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Kid comes out, pinpoint pupils, little, adorable, has like the shakes a little bit. Looks like he's coming down from something. He gets into the vehicle with you in one of the cages. And for the sake of brevity, as the storm rolls through, knocking what was left of the coyotes out, and you guys are just pain, lots of pain. A week has passed and your eyes flashed open. It's weird that you're all remembering the same thing at roughly the same time. And you guys wake up in the prison camp that the Maple Clan has dropped you all off at. Everybody needs a work camp. They're lots of fun. A good time. The sun comes up. There's wind blowing across the map. We can leave the map off for now. We're going to have some role-playing fun. We can also take a break if we need to for a moment. What do you think, Mr. Sockets?
Actually, yeah, it's 7:35. That's a good time for our mid-show break. Most definitely. So, I mean, if you want to, Trash Daddy, it's all up to you.
Yes, I would. I'll keep talking. I could do this for hours.
Yeah, all right, we're definitely going to a break. Definitely going to a break. We'll be back in about 8 minutes, friends. We'll see you all shortly.
See you in a few.
If the atmosphere at your table is less than impressive.
That doesn't normally happen.
you may find it hard to create those magic moments your players crave. Lucky for you, Syrinscape is available for download on your mobile device. Now that's impressive.
First time. Every time.
Go to Syrinscape.com today to download your free trial and get the right sound for your tabletop games. And don't forget to check out Syrinscape in action every Friday night on Dragons and Things. Every day, millions of people face heartbreak in the form of a silent killer. I'm talking about character death. I'm talking about malicious dice. Failed saving throws, critical misses, failed skill checks. Malicious dice can strike any character at any time, and the results are devastating.
I only got to play Celestia for one session. I kept failing, roll after roll after roll, and then I got eaten by an aberration in the dark. I couldn't roll anything above a 5. The dice just...
Diana's tragic story is far from unique. The time to do something about malicious dice is now. And Tabletop Loot knows how to help. They're providing quality, affordable dice jails and shipping them to players in need across the nation. Go to tabletoploot.com today and order a dice jail for yourself and anyone you feel may be threatened by malicious dice. These safe, secure, and humane facilities will keep your tabletop safe from the kind of dice that don't care who they hurt. But it's not about giving up on your dice. Rehabilitation is possible for many of these viciously low rollers, thanks to Dice Jail's tabletop reintegration plans. It's time to stand up for our characters.
It's time to put malicious dice where they belong.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. What's up?
Oh, nothing. It's just someone took the last of the coffee and didn't make any more.
Well, it wasn't me. I don't even drink coffee.
No, I wasn't really blaming you.
Then what?
Well, I was just...
Oh, I get it.
I'm sorry. I didn't even know you were there.
But I'm always there, Matthew. I'm Jesus.
Okay.
Did you not get the memo? The part right here? Thou shalt not take my name in vain?
I actually did not get that.
Maybe we should revisit this part. About lies.
We don't really need to do that. I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
I hope not. You don't hear me running around the office yelling, Matthew Johnson, every time I stub my toe or get a pube caught in my zipper.
What?
Matthew, I'm going to forgive you. It's kind of what I do. But watch yourself, okay?
God damn it.
up?
Oh, nothing?
Oh my
God damn it.
Take back from your turn, Dad.
He had his freaking finger out of his...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I also like how you went right into Lens. You're like, Lens, wrong.
Yes.
What's going to happen? Oh man, it's strange, really. Killing all of your friends helping your friends survive and tell a story. That's what we're doing here. Ugh, Kings of the Dirt. A family affair. If you want to kill and eat your family, that is. Warm, it's tasteful. It's a long trip. Traveling up from Mexico without a passport in 2020? That's a problem! Turn tricks on the side of the road. My road tricks. Not the other kind. I just don't have the back I used to! So tasteful. Yet so warm and delicious. It's unfortunate, because this was supposed to be a story about my trip. And instead, we're watching Lucy and Maul. Who's the other one? Alice with her addiction. A little bit of the sockets, and then my personal favorite, Pinch. I think he's going to survive the fall, personally. But where's the slit lid? It's supposed to be a story about me. I was like 4 days ahead of them. Rip-roaring cocaine! A $5.95. Good times. Good. Hope the rest of the party is ready. Maybe they'll die this time.
Are you back, hon? Yeah.
Ah! Delicious. Tasteful. The Trash Daddy shirt is just going to be this still with all the fire and Trash Daddy and flaming letters. I love it. I support this. I will be your garbage man. I will sing to you the songs of my people. Delectable, recyclable, not very nutritious. I'm going to let all of you in on a little secret, though. This group is currently in a prison called the Kennels. It's a dog pound turned prison. And there's stuff in the trash. There's corpses on the ground. And they can use these things to try to fight the guards. Currently, they have no armor. They have no weapons. They've been at this work camp for a week. And they keep noticing that people keep traveling in and out of the camp. There's a group called the Refiners that show up constantly to purchase the workforce. And there's an old man. He's my favorite. His name's Grandpa Nichols. As soon as the rest of the party gets back, if any of them heard that, they'll hopefully use it to their advantage. I won't explain it again, because I like to cheat. Because I'm not getting enough screen time. So, they'll figure it out.
How
Hey,
much screen
what's
time
up,
for
guys?
you? We heard all of that.
Oh,
You like to
it.
cheat?
Oh,
What do you mean you like to cheat?
I'm only fudging all of the dice rolls constantly. Every time.
Me too.
Well,
Well, that explains a lot.
Hitch,
Trash.
your character
Trash-
is easily the most attractive, so it's okay. You're allowed.
Excellent. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
So, Trash Daddy,
Easy
can we,
world to live in.
Trash Daddy, can we say hi to the fans really quick? Everybody else who came to the so we can jump in the chat and say hello to everyone, because I know that McCranky Stank was loving the heavy metal intro and everything as well too. And he says, I think it was him saying, "I will follow Trash Daddy into the waste for all of eternity." You don't want to do that.
What a lovely day.
Frankie. Jake, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, Trash Daddy, if you don't think you're getting enough love in the show, all you have to do is look at the chat. You're getting lots of love there.
Good. They won't kill my children. I feel like I'm going to arrive to Las Vegas with a lot less friends. than what I had before.
Most likely.
Terrible. Take a look at this real quick.
And then Black Loki is saying Wendy is gangster. So Lucy's a gangster.
Ooh, can we get a poll going in
She's
chat?
trying.
Just
She's
for
trying.
First character to die. First character to eat someone else.
Ugh.
First character to murder a child.
Damn.
First character to steal a car. And first character to win the annual hottest Wastelander ever ball.
Oh my!
That's probably
lot of
Trash Daddy.
voting.
Obviously.
You're
know
just
what?
trying to get on
Lucy?
Trash Daddy's good side.
Lucy, you know what? 10 experience points. I could be bought with compliments. You add those 10 experience points.
All right, we'll have
Like
to
my
remember
cranky
that for
stank.
future.
You guys brought a
Oh, my
child to
cranky
prison.
stinks. Okay, never mind.
Well,
What do you
don't
say?
blame us. Blame the cops.
All good. Okay, we can continue.
I have never seen Alex Rogue 460 actually pull the trigger for dice that were definitely cursed. There's a whole spot about that. Your dice are cursed. There was like an infomercial and everything. You're famous.
Yeah. They are. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Alrighty. Let's take a moment. Breathe in the air. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of lore. If everyone is ready. Alright.
Yes.
You have arrived
Ready.
at the kennels. Aptly named because it used to be a dog pound.
Oh.
A lot of the cages have been opened up. No roof over the top, so you guys get to see all of that warm heat and that beautiful vitamin D. No vampires here. You're going to be perfect. You're going to be fine. Your skin's going to look possibly sunburned.
Nice
Your
and
armor
crispy.
is gone. So just remember you have no armor. Your weapons are gone. So there's that. For the past week, there's been a lot of different people picked up around the wasteland, brought into the work camps, and resold to different groups in the area, usually for work. The group that's been purchasing the most people, though, are the refined. Maul, you would find this interesting because you know that the lady you met with the refined normally won't use prisons for profits for their oil field. You also remember that they have a family member that has been going against the rest of the family. I need everybody to make me an observation roll. We're going to see how much information you gathered over this past week.
One success.
All the information.
One success.
0 successes.
Observation. Ha! 2 successes. 5 and a 10.
Nice. Well, you guys did what I would say is emotional damage. For those of you that know what I'm talking about, you are disappointments and failures. That is below the average that we needed. So you get a tiny bit of information. There's a bunch of prisoners. There's an old man who refers to himself as Grandpa Nichols, who is waiting to leave because his granddaughter is supposed to be getting him out of this prison. He keeps referring to her as Connie. What you guys also realize is that there is a mechanic known as Mick, a.k.a. the Mechromancer, that's been locked up here, who's been working on vehicles for the Maple Clan in an effort to try to possibly sabotage them. You guys see that your van was actually brought back. In total disrepair. The front axle removed, grenade launcher put on something else. And you realize that one of the Maple has a allergy to peanuts. Somebody brought a Snickers bar, some old world merch, something that is hard to come by in, and he threw it right down the pit in the middle of the well. In the middle of this prison, there is a pit and a slot machine right next to it. There's a couple of guards that like to bet wagers on what people are going to get on the slot machine before they kick them in. All of you are going to have options during the day. People can work on the generator. They can work on the police vehicles. They can scavenge around through all of the debris and refuse that's brought in on the top right of the map. And chat, you don't need to see this because we're using this mainly until they decide to piss off one of the guards and get in a fight. Then you'll get to see it. Or you can try to just talk to the guards and make friends. So, what is everyone doing on your first day in prison?
Pinch, what are you
I
doing?
would like to fist fight a guard.
Perfect!
Oh my god.
I love your
I'm
character
just
so
kidding.
much. Never gonna have any fun. Ah! Oh, I'll give you one more bit of information. The leader of this so-called prison is known as Longarm. He's old. Yep. His left arm has been basically... He's got a lot of... What's the word I'm looking for? A lot of swelling on that left arm. It's been stuffed into a metal gauntlet that has a big machete blade on the end and a big axe handle on the side of it. On his shoulder, there's a set of drugs. Very similar to what you'd see with somebody that has a port put in when they're receiving any type of cancer treatment, except it goes into the back of his shoulder. And there's an IV bag that's in the top of it, constantly pushing in. McCranky Stank, you got the joke, and I appreciate you. Thank you. McCranky Stank, because you got the reference, who would you like to give 10 EXP to?
Ooh.
Write it in chat.
Ooh.
He's the one that currently runs the prison. Alice, go ahead and roll me either a lore or an observation real quick.
Thank you, Cranky.
Oh, he gets a rocket.
That is 2 successes, an 8 and a 9. for
He's showing
observation.
parts of the Revenant virus, which is odd. Because normally people, when they're infected with the Revenant virus, turn immediately, and there hasn't been a new infection in a long time, which means he was born exposed to the disease. You've seen this with the Malfini. And it looks like what's packed up on his shoulder doesn't look, smell, or have the right tinge of nitro. But it looks something similar to what the Malfini makes when they ever want to build a berserker. Pumping drugs into his system, and he looks like he's infected with the Revenant virus. And with that, kids, welcome to prison. What would you all like to do?
Chuck is going to be working on. He's going to choose to try to work on some of the cars.
All right. I will drag you by. Actually, you should be able to drag yourself. Put yourself by the generator or any of the vehicles.
All right.
You can also drag and drop your characters if that's easy.
I unfortunately cannot.
Everything's broken
Damn.
and I hate it here. I'll move you. Who's next?
There we go.
Let's go in order. What's Alice do?
I'm going to look and scavenge. I'm going to scavenge whatever I can find.
I'm gonna go scavenge in the trash.
Yeah.
That's where I found my college degree. I can appreciate those decisions. Hitch, what are you doing?
I would like to adopt the persona of alpha male, which my crew has seen before, and just walk around
goes so
spitting,
well.
chest up in the air. And I kind of want to saunter over to the pit, because I want to see how deep it is where that Snickers bar was.
Perfect. All right. Lucy, what are you doing?
I think I want to attempt to become more friendly with the guards, making casual conversation, small talk, see where they came from.
Ooh.
What was their favorite
Some of
thing
that
from the old world, maybe?
I like the idea. That's delightful. Let me rest these old bones. So you've got the leader of the group is in the middle, next to that dude bro with the whip. You would know that Pinch is probably outside, or I mean not Pinch. Philip is outside near the generator working on cars. Terrence is usually watching over the door. Those seem to be the main guys that are in charge. Which one are you talking to?
Terrence is inside.
Vehicle.
What's the name?
Terrence is normally guarding the door. Philip is usually out by the vehicles watching whoever's working on them. And then Long Arm is usually by the pit. And then there's also Clive, who is the cook and guard.
Oh, let's go talk to the cook.
Nice.
Maybe I'm helping in the
Perfect.
kitchen. Prepping.
I definitely have
Cleaning.
one of those.
That's what I'll be doing.
All right. Sockets, what's going on? What are you doing, buddy?
Well, I need a poster of Rita Hayworth and a rock hammer. Don't ask any questions. So,
Obvious choice. I would do the same thing.
actually, no. Sockets is sitting in his cell with his feet picked up. He actually has like this nice cushion and everything. He's been befriended guards as well, and he's reading a torn up copy of Catcher in the Rye. Just sitting back.
All right.
He went, yelling out to one of the guards to be like, "Hey, do you have a bookmark? I've been using like this old rat's tail that I found, but do you have anything better?"
Roll a persuasion for me. Let's see how much they like you. We're going to base an entire week worth of fucking with guards off one roll. It's not fair, but I like to cheat.
No. My persuasion's a 7.
You got
I rolled a
salvage
10.
points. You want to use them?
Oh, no, it's not going to work. Actually, you know what? Fuck that. I do have salvage points. I'm going to use a salvage point.
Smart man.
2 successes. Bam. That's it.
Good choice. Any complications when you rolled?
No, I did not. 10, 11. My persuasion is a 7.
Ooh. And you rolled, like, nothing with your regular rolls, right?
No.
This isn't going to change your outcome. This is just flavor for me. Grandpa Nichols ends up walking by the kennel that you're currently in with an open door. And he's trying to talk to the guard. Have you seen Connie? Connie's supposed to get me out of here. She promised. Guard looks at him. Wish you weren't so fucking awkward, bud. And he hears you reach out to him, call out to him. And, hey, Grandpa. What? Give me a bandage on your arm. Give it to me. It's for my sciatic. I don't know what that word is. Takes the bandage. Passes it over to you. As you stole something this old decrepit man owned. For a bookmark. Because you got 2 successes with a guard. They like you. They'll do things. Old man's going to keep wandering down forward.
Is it used?
Okay.
Please tell me it's used. It's really,
It's
is
a
it
little
bloody
bit
and
used.
dirty?
It's a little dirty. Everything is dirty in the wasteland. It's normal. Like, it's just life. That's how it goes.
Good. Hey,
All right.
thank you. Good. And he's going to go back to reading his book.
Let's go ahead and cut to the people working on the vehicles. Start with that. So you're going to have an option here. You're going to be rolling engineering checks. Engineering checks to make the vehicle stronger so that they will survive. Or you can roll... You know what? Let's call it a... open the big book of magic that I've rewritten. I just need to start writing this with Sharpie so I don't have to reread my notes. Let's do a... If you want to try to sabotage it, I will let you use a stealth and an engineering. If you want to make it so it's harder for them to survive.
Stealth, huh?
And which vehicle are you working on first and foremost? Is it the van? Is it one of their trucks? Is it the generator?
Okay.
that powers the
So
light?
that's actually something that I want to be doing. I want to be fixing one up to be tip-top shape and sabotaging the other. Working here for about a week. I've been trying to plan out. All right, if we ever get the hell out of here, we're going to take this car to get out of here and leave this one behind, which has been sabotaged.
Okay. Which vehicle are you fixing? Which one are you sabotaging?
Which one seems to be the better getaway car?
Well, the van's great. It's got a messed up axle and a tire. The Mounties cars are in perfect condition because they didn't get damaged. They got bullet holes on them just from dealing with raiders every day or people trying to break into the prison. The van's the one that's messed up.
Okay.
One of the guys, Terrence, will come up to you. He's like, "Hey, we got Skinners we're dealing with. Got that mic launcher on the top. You fix this up, we'll let you take a shower. Fresh water. Maybe even some
Sounds
food.
like a deal.
Something other than what we've been feeding everybody else.
Maul's Chuck is going to take every opportunity he has to try to be like, yeah. He's doing like hard work. He's showing them the work that he's doing on the car that he is actually fixing up.
Okay, which one are you actually fixing up?
So he's going to be, you know what? For the first few days, he's going to be fixing up everything. Every job
roll
that he
your
takes.
engineering. Roll me. We're gonna just do 2 engineering checks. One for the van. That'll be the first one. Second one will be for the mounting vehicles.
All right. 2 successes for the first
van.
Yep.
Perfect.
Because
got a week. They've got tools. The van is at full structure. Got no damage. It's repaired. You've had time.
And okay, so that is 1 success with 1 natural 20.
They were really impressed with your work on the van. So much so they actually gave you decent tools. They gave you a welder. They give you they give you the welder, they give you an engineering kit, they give you a mechanic kit. You tried removing the tire from the mounting van, fixing the anchor point on the back for the harpoon, and you managed to pop the tire, break the anchor, and then lose one of the linchpin bolts that they needed. They take the things from you. They tell you should probably go work with the cooks for a while. Van's in tip-top shape. Probably going to take some convincing with that complication for them to let you to touch Long Arm's vehicle again. But the van's fixed. It is repaired. We'll
All right,
moving on next. Person dealing with the cooks. You come up to Clive, and Clive he's a portly man. He's a big kind of a man, and they bring a lot of whatever they can scavenge in the waste: coyotes, giant centipedes, tail from a giant scorpion, because those exist in this world. Because I get to have them, and I like them, and they're pretty. He also brings back people every once in a while that have died out here. That's a weird collection. Whatever meat you can find. Now. Have you been helping the cook make food, or what have you been doing?
Sort of prep in the kitchen. You know, if he needs dishes cleaned, I'll do that. Maybe finds vegetables, peeled, sliced, diced. I'll do that.
Alrighty.
Just trying to, I would imagine that if I had the chance to, come and work in the kitchen a couple of times, that's something I would choose to do to try to build some sort of rapport with the cook.
Roll me insight. If you're trying to build rapport with him and you're cooking. If you're just trying to learn how everything works, roll observation.
Okay. That is 1 success.
Okay. As you're working with him, everything is going well. It's enjoyable. You're learning things. Would you be encouraging the eating of people or trying to make meals for the prisoners that don't involve human flesh?
I would diplomatically tell him that I enjoy the food that does not contain human. But not straight out at the gate telling him that we shouldn't. I don't feel that she's comfortable enough yet to be telling what he should or should not cook. But I'm going to relay
this is
what
what you
I enjoy
notice
more.
While you're in the kitchen. If they've got other meat, they use it. Every once in a while, if an arm ends up in the soup, an arm ends up in the soup. Bone is bone, man. You're making like good ham soup. You got to put some of the bone in there so you can get that flavor. Sometimes it ends up in, sometimes it doesn't. You're cooking and you got your success, so you can stop that from happening a little bit. As you're talking to Clive, as the week goes by, you find that Philip has a peanut allergy. And Clive has been stashing candy bars in random areas. Any merch that comes in. With that, we're going to cut over to the illustrious Alice. You're digging for trash.
Yeah. How am I feeling, by the way?
It's been a week. Ooh, it's been a week. I almost forgot.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I want you to roll resistance
and...
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll resistance
what?
for
Say
me.
again?
resistant.
Ooh, I rolled a 2 and a 12. Let me see what resistance is. Where are you? 8. So 1 success.
Cool. You got cravings. Your hand twitches. You've got everything under control. You're a step closer to recovery. Rehab of the waist is the best rehab that's ever existed. Got 9 more that you have to go to kick a habit.
Oh.
As far as your harm goes, this past week, have you been sleeping or have you been working?
Oh, it depends on if they're making me work or I can sleep. No?
Are you trying to be useful or are you trying to keep a low profile?
Oh, she's always keeping a low profile.
Roll a... Let's do one more. You know what we're going to do? We'll see how far along in the healing game you are. Hold for a second. Use the dice roll that you just got. But yeah, give me your resistance.
Again?
You can use the one that you rolled. It's fine.
2 successes. It's a 4 and a 6. My resistance is an 8.
The harm is healed. Because it's been a week.
Okay. Well.
Your vigor's back up. Everybody's vigor should be back up to the top because we're in a new scene.
Thank you.
Do with that what you will.
Thank you,
So you're at the trash pile digging around. Are you looking for stuff that they can use to help build the prison? Are you looking for weapons? What is it you're trying to find?
I would say weapons and see what else is useful. And kind of also
go ahead and roll.
Eyeing... Oh, go ahead.
Roll an observation or an insight, your choice. If you want to use your salvage, you can. Higher the success roll, the better stuff you'll find.
Oh my god, natural 1 and a 16. So 2 successes.
I hate you so much.
Sorry, it's the dice.
So much.
Don't lie, I promise.
That's not cursed anymore.
You find 2 things.
Okay.
Empty vial of nitro. One that you recognize that was yours. Somebody's been using the drugs you brought in. Your stash loses 1 of the pure grade nitro. The other thing that you find is it's a bone. About that long, looks to as part of a femur that's been sharpened down. Looks like a shiv. Almost. Okay. You've got a shiv. Looks kind of fragile, but it's got hidden too, so it's easy to hide. Damage is going to be 3d6. And then whatever bonus you have for your brawn, you'll add to that. So if your brawn's high enough, you'll add like a +1 to use it.
Whatever bone is.
Part of a femur.
My brawn is an 8.
Oh, so no bonus. So it's just 3d6.
Okay.
There's another person with you that's just scavenging, looking through like the trash and everything. Let's see if she sees you pick up the bone. She does.
I mean, I do have. If
you want to roll stealth, you can. Yeah, roll for it. If you want to roll for stealth, you're more than welcome to if you're trying to hide the fact that you got it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Everybody's friends here.
I rolled a 1 and a 20.
So you're grabbing it, you're hiding it in your pocket, but you forgot that your clothes are pretty ragged, so the bottom of it sticks out. And she sees it. Cool. She kind of puts her hand on your shoulder. There's bone piles everywhere. You could probably make more of those. And she just goes back, picking up trash with you, scavenging for tools, bolts, whatever she can find. Hitch. What's going on, buddy? Class favorite, what are you doing?
Well, I would like to take out the toenail that I found in one of my suits from the other day and begin picking my teeth.
God.
And I'd like to
you get
take a look.
Points. Thanks for leading it.
Thank you. Thank you. I would like to take a look at that pit. I want to see how deep that pit is.
Okay.
Also, you said there was a slot machine. Is there a slot machine in the pit or next to the pit?
It's outside of the pit. It's outside of the pit.
Okay.
You see Long Arm there. He looks at him. He's like, Carl. Okay, Carl, okay. Hit that slot machine. You get 7s? You're gonna leave. We'll let you walk out. You,
We have a raid.
you have a cherry bomb, the little cherry thing.
Hey,
Kicking-
Raiders!
We have a raid.
Thank you
Just
for the
in time for some
Raid.
kicking teeth with a toenail.
You know what I'm gonna be
Welcome
like?
to the toenail party.
Welcome to the mightiest toenail. Thank you for raiding.
There's still tip of a toe in there as well.
These players are
Oh
garbage.
my god.
You better eat it.
Ugh.
Eat that fire. Good boy. Good boy.
Ugh, delightful. Let's see what he gets.
All right, what do I? So
So,
we need.
you see
is
this
it
person
one
walk
cherry
up to
bomb.
this-
You're in the pit. 7s, you're out. Okay.
Yeah, 7's are out. So this guy goes up and he rolls it. 7. Thing rolls. Stops right before 7. Guard's gonna hit it. Gets another 7. Thing's moving. Gets to the third 7 for this guy. This chuck that's in front of you. Guard hits it again. Swaps over to a cherry. Kicks the guy into the pit.
I want to look down in the pit. How far is the drop?
The right way to do
Is
it.
it like goofy?
This guy ends up falling into the pit. And it's actually, with how dark it is down there, you'd expect to hear like a hard splat. There's not one. He hits the bottom, and it sounds like the guy's, he gets up, he's just looking around. My leg! Is that a... And then you just hear, as he tries to shuffle off, nothing.
Is that a what?
No sound, just the howl of the wind. Long arm looks at you.
All right.
Want to test your luck?
Nah, boss. This is all you. This is. I'm good. I'm good there. I want to divert my eyes too, so I don't look at him. I'm good, Chief. I'm good. I just curious about that Snickers bar. That's all. And I would like to go ahead and start finding my way back to sockets.
Okay.
New plan that I thought.
There you go. So first day, you guys did stuff. Come into the second. Time goes on. Some of you worked on cars. Some of you helped cook. Some of your reputation with the guards has gone up. Others of you, it has gone down. Some of you have weapons. Some of you stole stuff from an old man. Inadvertently. Welcome to the Midwest guilt trip. You're welcome. This is for you. Next day, sun comes up. And there's a weird stillness in the air. And you guys hear a rumbling off in the distance. It seems like there's visitors today. Looks like there's some purchases being made. As y'all wake up, you end up seeing what you guys recognize as the Countess. The Countess Sinclair. In her massive freaking war rig. With her, she's got the Sisters of Fire.
Oh,
And she's walking around looking at what stock is currently in this prison. Because she needs people for the oil field. She needs people to basically go down the pumps, make sure they're still running. And most people that go down there, they either dry or they drowned in that nice, delicious liquid black gold. Or they burn to death. Explosions are common over by the oil pits. She's just walking around. Purchasing people. Because she's a monster. What are you guys doing today?
Well, first off, Eric Frankhouse donated a $9.99 for a bargain bin for Mr. Mathew Palmer, aka Pinch. To find some loot.
Ooh.
Nice.
Thank you, Frank.
I know. Frankhouse
Pinch, you lucky
giving
dog.
Pinch some good stuff.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let's start with Pinch then. Pinch, what are you doing today?
Well, damn, I was going to start talking about my new plan that we should all make a shirt rope so that I can get in that pit and I can take that Snickers and I could shove it in that guard's mouth and I could take his outfit. Is any of this working for you guys? None of this working? Nobody's. Just give me your shirts is all I'm asking. Is this no? Fighting back on the shirt idea. Okay, I'll think of something else.
I mean, My boxers would probably work better for it.
Yeah, I'll take your boxers. Yeah, give me your boxers, guys. Give me your pant legs too. I just need a long rope so I can get down the pit, grab that Snickers bar, and get out so we can shove it in that one guard's allergy-ridden throat. He dies. Oh no, it sucks so bad. I take his outfit. I let you guys out. Huh? This is a foolproof plan. 1 week it took me to come up with this. 1 week, easy.
Sockets had his pants off already and just hands you his boxers that have
Perfect.
turtles on.
Grab them without hesitation. Start like tying them into like a little rope.
Giant
with mine.
hole ripped in the crotch.
While you're doing that, one of the guards comes up to you. You're playing with some other person's underwear. I'll tell you.
Oh, I stand up straighter when I see him. Hey there, Chief.
You know any
How's
good
it going?
jokes?
Divert my eyes.
Yeah. You know any good jokes?
Oh shit! Like in real life, no.
You're getting loot. You're gonna have to earn it.
I don't know. You know what? If this is how you want to do it, this is how we're going to do it.
Are you Googling?
I am going to look up knock-knock jokes. Take this.
I like it. Appreciate these decisions.
You know what? I won't even do a knock-knock joke. I'll just do it. It's like, all right, boss, here's a good one for you. Why did the Scarecrow win a Nobel Prize?
Why?
He was outstanding in his field.
Roll persuasion for me. Thanks, babe.
Does a nat 20, is that good?
No, it is not. It is the opposite of good.
Wrong game.
Which is perfect because somebody gave you a loot card, which meant you were going to get a weapon with ammo in it.
Oh.
Not anymore.
Can I get beat over the head with it and possibly get it in that skull?
So he takes you back. He's
God.
like, "That's a good joke," and frankly, we got a problem with that old man walking around. He was calling out to his granddaughter and holds up an antique pistol.
Hey,
I was gonna give you a bullet
I
in
know
this
that
gun so
pistol.
you could use it. And he takes
I've
the bullet
never
out and
loaded it.
hands you an empty antique pistol, which is
Thank
4d6 damage, but
Thank
you have no ammo for it. He's like, "Make sure you beat that old man over the head by tomorrow. He gets a
Like-
concussion as long as he
like-
doesn't talk. I'm happy."
I break character for just a second and then pull myself back into it. So, yeah, boss, I'll take out that old man. Not a problem. Couple swipes, he'll be done. I could fight an old man. All day.
There you go. You got a gun with no bullets.
The
Let's get
second
over
that
to,
guard turns around.
Are you gonna hit him?
No,
You
I'm
can.
just gonna.
He's got you.
Oh my god.
Just so you know,
The
just so
second
you know,
the
you're
guard
in a
breaks
back
sprint
room in the
around.
corner. You can. Like, he's got you. He pulled you into this room, and you can see your gear in there. He unlocks the door to bring you over there.
Oh.
You guys can see some of your stuff in that room. Looks like it's an armor.
In that case,
Now-
do I see my sword at all?
You roll an observation for me.
Okay. I have one success.
You don't see your sword in there. Damn. You do see there's some guns. There's some ammo. There's a knife. You can try to steal it if you want. You'd be rolling stealth for it to grab it on your way out as he kind of guides you out of the room.
I do want to try to roll stealth for that knife. I
Go ahead and
do
roll
want to
stealth.
ruin this entire scenario with my terrible stealth skills. Thank you. I do.
Oh no.
Good man.
Wish me luck, everyone.
You got salvage
Hey, one
points, too.
success.
You can also use salvage points if you want to boost that. A salvage point counts as 2 successes.
You know what? Then
Like,
I'm
how
going
do
to
we get
take
more
it. I'm going to take that
salvage?
salvage point, guys. I'm going to take it.
Okay, go ahead and
Two
get rid of your
successes.
salvage. You guys should have started with 3 total.
Alright.
You
I have 2.
you grab the knife, and he turns to look at it, and you he just like he sniffs a little bit and rubs his eyes like fucking dirt in my eyes. You've got a knife on you. Damage for the knife is going to be 3d6. Got hidden 1, so it's easy to hide. Do you have any additional damage for... what's your brawn at currently?
My brawn? Checking where I would find that. Okay, it's 7.
3d6 damage is going to be what it does with that knife.
Gotcha.
Got hidden and piercing 1. It leads you out of the room, back into the middle. Let's go to Sockets. Sockets, what are you doing?
Well, after he's pulling his pants back up, yeah, he'd be checking out the new group that just kind of rolled in. Observing how many of do you want an observation? Just seeing like how many of them, like what vehicles they came in and stuff.
Oh, you can see it. They're big. The kennels are mostly like it's easy to see through. You don't even need to roll for it. There's this oil baron rig that rolls up. It's this massive petrol carrier, massive gas carrying vehicle. It's got a flamethrower sitting on the back of it. What's interesting about this vehicle though is it's fully enclosed. Most war rigs have areas on the side that people can hang from so they can board other vehicles. What you notice, though, is that all of the windows have armor plating on it. It looks like entry into the cab requires that you climb up the back of the car and walk in through the roof. And then the turret on the back is completely contained. Now I'm going to let you roll an engineering or an insight if you'd like to get additional information.
Let's see which one I'm better at. Let's go with insight by 1. Hey, insight's a 9, 1 success because I got a 7.
You know, when a vehicle's enclosed, people can't shoot out, but they also can't shoot in. Probably additional armor on this vehicle. And that turret looks like it can rotate. It's got enough range to hit anything that's next to the vehicle or a little bit off of the back. And it looks like it's pulling fuel directly from that giant tanker they have on it, which means it could fire for a long time.
Is there anybody
Some of those,
like getting off? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. You end up seeing a couple of people actually walk through the front gate. You see, you recognize them. They're carrying Molotovs on their hips. Got knife blades. And you see someone that's very well dressed. She's carrying a larger rifle, and she's talking to a long arm, having a conversation about some of the people that are here.
I'll go up to one of the other guys, not her, because she's in the middle of conversation, just to kind of stroll up. I see you got one of the big rigs that's a V28 engine inside that, right? Yeah, I used to drive those things a long time ago before the bombs dropped. Yeah, what's 8?
Roll an engineering for me or a persuade.
Engineering's better than persuade.
Engineering, you'll know the engine. Persuade, you'll talk like your car guy.
Oh, wow. Engineering is an 8. I got a 7 and a 1. 3 successes.
As you're getting ready to talk to her, you correct yourself. Woo! As you realize there's a W16 in the front of that car. Engine that puts out roughly 900 pound-feet of torque and roughly 1,300 horsepower, something that's not normally on a big rig.
Yeah.
Are you talking to one of her personal guard about it?
Yeah. I was kidding about the V26. That's not an actual thing, but I know the specs of that thing and everything. That's a pretty monstrous piece you got going there. How did you get something like that? And I don't normally see rigs like that with an engine like that inside of it.
She's gonna kind of look at you, and you see these scars all over her face. There's burn marks all over her. A little bit twitchy. The Skinners leave a lot of stuff to find. You burn some of their war parties out. It's easy to take any vehicle they're building. And, I mean, the refiners, anything for the church. Even if the Baron is keeping fuel away from them. It's easy to find what you need when you have power or gas.
Skinners. It was maybe about a week back. We came across some Skinners. I actually blew up like 3 of their vehicles with like 1 potato masher grenade and everything. It was quite impressive. everybody's been around here talking about it and everything. It's you should ask around. Of course, talk to Lana as well too. She's like my partner in crime. She could tell you good stories about it too.
Did you blow them up?
Oh, blew them all up. Yeah, kaboom! I wish I could have taken the vehicles that they had, most definitely, and it would have been good. We could have used another one to get out of the situation we were in, but yeah, it whatever makes for good entertainment, right? Slaps her on the arm.
If you're good at shooting, we might hire you.
Oh,
I hire
really?
you. Stand on the gate. But you can.
Do I get to shoot that big? Do I get to shoot that big thing on the top side of your rig? The massive flamethrower, yeah?
She just laughs at you and turns away. She
that
kind of
means
looks
yes.
over. She looks over at her boss and then looks back at you. Go ahead and roll persuade for me. Or you can roll heavy weapons to try to talk about the weapon itself.
They're both the same. Oh, one success. One success.
She's like, maybe next time we're here. See what happens. She goes back to talking to her boss. You've got a little bit more information. Looks like they're hiring. Let's go over to Mall. What are you doing? What were you doing?
Well,
today?
that depends on where I'm at. I'm no
where you wanna
longer. Well, I'm no longer allowed in the vehicle
They're not
area,
letting you
right?
work on their cars. You did well enough with that other car. Probably work on the generator. What powers the lights at night. They can keep an eye on everybody.
All right.
You could also... What?
I also want to... Okay, so while I'm doing the generator, yeah, I want it to start seeing if I can get it to work better. But I want to learn to see if there's one quick way to pull the plug on it.
Roll an engineering check for me while you're over there working on it. Do you have are you trained in engineering?
Yes, I am.
Cool. All right.
I actually have a pretty damn good engineering.
Cool.
So that is one success.
As you're working on the generator, you see the filter that they have for the gasoline that's traveling in from the tank. You know that if a filter doesn't have any gas going through it, the generator is going to die. You also know if you cut a fuel line and let it kind of drip slowly, eventually the generator is going to die as well. Something that would normally happen out here. Things are damaged, things are old, brittle, it's in the heat of the sun all day. You're going to have an option here. If you want to try to sabotage it for a specific time to go out, you're going to need to roll an engineering because you need to know how much fuel is going through. If you want it to happen at a random time, you just need a single success. So are you going to try to sabotage it so that you know when it's going to break down? Or are you going to just sabotage it flatly? Or you can fix it.
I want to sabotage it so I know when it's going to go out.
It's going to be daunting. You're going to need 3 successes.
3 successes? Okay, then I am definitely going to use one of my last 2 salvage points.
Okay.
I still got 1 more salvage point left. And all I need is 1 success.
So chat, the way the game works is they've got basically 5 different types of difficulty. Or 6. 0 difficulty means they'll succeed on it without having to roll, which is, if you were to pay, I can make things that they can normally do very easily, very difficult. The second thing that they're going to have is like a difficulty of 1 or 2. It's either average difficulty or hard. 3 is daunting, and then you go all the way up to 5, where it's impossible. If it's a 5 or higher. How many successes did you get?
Well, with me using the 1 salvage, I ended up getting 4 salvage. I mean, not 4 salvage, 4 successes.
You've got... I'm going to let you choose the day that it's going to go bad. You can choose if it goes during day or night, but you're not going to have any momentum. You can choose the exact time when it'll stop sending fuel.
It's going to stop going in 2 days.
You want that to happen at night or during the day?
It's going to happen... it's probably going to happen somewhere at... it's going to happen at night after the... So it'd be... So we're in midday right now. So there's midday tomorrow, midday the next day.
Basically,
and then
there's day
at
and night
night.
cycle. If you want it to be at night in 3 days' time, or do you want 2 days' time? You want to be in 2 nights from now or 3 nights from now?
It's going to be in 2 nights. So not this. Yeah, because it'll be tomorrow.
Okay, not tonight.
I'm sorry. So yeah, 3. So yeah, it'd be on the 3rd night.
Okay, so not tonight, not tomorrow night, 3rd night.
Yes. So we have 2 full days to plan.
Yay. Cool. Perfect. It's sabotaged. You end up cutting one of the lines and messing up the fuel filter so it goes good, but you run a little bypass to it. So it looks like it surges a little bit, so it looks like it's operating better. They give you a toolkit. They're like, cool. Better working on this in our cars. We'll keep bringing you out to work on this. Got a little bit of respect with Terrence.
Terrence. Got a little respect from Terrence.
All right. Lucy, what are you doing?
I think I'd be back in the kitchen with Clive. I want to see if maybe by building the rapport with him, in the past week or so working in the kitchen, striking a conversation, I can try to score myself a Snickers bar.
That's an expensive piece of merch. You have to roll persuasion for it if you're trying to convince him to.
Okay.
We're gonna do a little bit.
I'm gonna tell him that I want it. I want it
you to.
for.
What's
for
the
Alice.
argument? How are you gonna
She's
convince him to
looking
give it to you?
It's not for me.
Depending on what you do and what you say to him, it's gonna determine what the successes are that you need. How would you convince this guard to give you his merch?
If we're in the middle of prepping in the kitchen, getting another meal ready for the folks at the camp, I would bring up how I am concerned for some of the kids, including Alice and the one kid that we brought with us in the back of our van. Just they look so small. And kids, they should... You and I, Snickers, that's old world stuff. Delicious. It's not for me. It's for them. I think every kid should be able to experience, even if it's just a small bite. They can savor it. Give it to them piece by piece. Something for them.
He's not nearly as much of a dick as I want him to be. You need 2 successes.
Am I rolling?
Yeah, you are. Persuade.
You better roll. Get a free Snickers bar like that.
Shit.
Somebody, I'll give you an option. Is anybody assisting her with this? Would anybody have decided to travel with her? Help her out and cook today? I'm going to metagame this a little bit. If you've already done something, you don't get to. Actually, no. Sockets would be near her. If you're talking to one of the guards. She's right next to the kitchen. Anybody helping her?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, for the kids.
They're so small. Malnutrition. I've seen people take their food because they're small.
Lucy rolls
well. Knows what she's talking about.
Oh, only one success.
Ooh, and a 19 from me.
Yeah. Even if it's a half-eaten one, I don't care.
I hate it here. Damn it. Bullshit.
Why would you roll, Blake?
He's going to
Uh-oh.
roll a stealth for me. As he said, he has there's one sticking out of his back pocket. He doesn't reach for it right away. He's got 2 of them on him.
1 success.
He's got a half-eaten Snickers bar in the back of his pocket. He's cooking over a pot, putting all the food together.
Mm-hmm.
And as you go to reach it, it kind of slaps your hand away. Snicker baller falls into the pot of food that's currently cooking.
The Snicker falls into the pot?
Mm-hmm. Starts melting immediately. All the almonds and nuts and everything that are in it start mixing with the rest of the food. That's what you see.
Oh, well, I guess. And he's aware of this happening as well.
There's a catch.
No?
No.
That's fine.
Because you rolled a 20. God.
Okay.
Garbage.
I'm gonna drop the argument of trying to get a Snickers. And Lucy thinks in her head she can't wait for everybody to get a taste of this Snicker bar's peanut-infused soup.
Peanut-infused centipede. Delightful. All right, Alice. You got a shiv. You see bones everywhere. You also see someone in one of the cages. Looks like a Skinner. Looks oddly similar to one of the Skinners that you guys saw before. And he's trying to goad one of the guards to walk closer to his cage. Day is yours. What are you doing today?
I kind of want to talk to Grandpa Nichols. Information.
Oh, yeah. All right, you walk up to Grandpa Nickel. Everybody needs a good grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
He's sitting there. He's like picking at his arm that's kind of like scabbing over. Got some eczema right there because there's no longer a bandage on it. He looks at you. You remind me of Connie. She told me she picked me up today. Said she'd come from the well.
She's in the well? What are you talking
about? Connie, you with the, we used to ride with the Vikers. I found her and I introduced her to my grandson, Mr. Dalton. Dalton had a lot of legs. Roll his madness. Nice. He was good at climbing. He fell in the well too. Connie said she'd be back in a week. I'm hungry.
Grandpa Nichols, I was curious about the drugs you have on you. They're usually from and I whisper this.
Okay.
From the Malfini. What are they doing to you? What are they doing to you?
Well, Grandpa Nichols doesn't have anything on him. Long Arm does.
Oh, it was Long Arm.
Long Arm has the stuff on him. Long Arm's right there.
Oh,
But with that, with you, that's okay. That's okay. He rolled a 20, so he is batshit right now, which I love. He's gonna point over to that Long Arm. He's like, Long Arm likes hooch. And he says this very loudly. He does not grasp the fact that you're trying to be subtle at all. Long Arm likes the hooch! And he yells. Long Arm's gonna look at him. Long Arm does. He also rolled a 20. Not intimidating at all. He's just, whatever. He gets this forlorn look in his eye while he's looking at Grandpa Nichols, and instead of throwing him into the pit, just goes back and feels a little bit bad about the fact that he's addicted to some type of drug that nobody else has access to currently. Grandpa's gonna look at you and he thinks that those vulture people, they look like you, actually. He's gonna reach out and grab your hand. He just grabs it, and we'll see if he... Natural 1. He starts rubbing directly on your hand that covers like the glove and everything that's over it, and he feels the brand that's there.
Mm-hmm.
You're one of them! He thinks they'll take the Revenant away. They send him stuff if he helps them across the border. He's here. He's far south.
Who is here? Can you lower your voice? Not everyone knows about me. Please. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. He, Long Arm is... Maple doesn't normally travel this far south at all. Usually they stay up in Colorado or Montana, but Long Arm's sick. Been sick for a long time. He brought him south and has been working with vulture people, Malfini. He's been collecting stuff for him and fuel for him to try to help him get across the border. They tell him that if he keeps taking that stuff, the Revix that he's got, it'll make him better. He's just been getting more addled though. He's got what I
he got the dementia. And then he's going to go back to kind of just spouting nonsense.
So
you can keep asking him stuff if you want.
So you're saying that they're using... Who are they using to get the stuff for him?
They have drops up here every once in a while. Maple doesn't travel down to border. That's where they got you. They had dead drop. I think Skinner's got away with extra supplies, though. They had man in pajamas with him. Longarm was pissed about it. Connie should get here soon, though. Should get me out of here. I have to go back to Raven's Post. They have the good meal. You know, the one with phalanges in it. Long Pig Barbecue. I miss Long Pig.
At this point, she's just going to turn around and kind of walk away, but like eyeing Longarm.
Okay. All right. So, as the day kind of progresses, you see some more of the people are picked up. They're loaded into that tanker on the sides of it, kind of strapped to it. They're carried away. Some of the prisoners are taken off for work. At night, you guys hear an air raid siren go off, and some of the Mounties end up leaving, and they actually take off with their vehicles. You guys can hear gunshots off in the distance, a couple explosions. And the next day, when the sun comes up, you guys end up seeing that the Mountie truck didn't return. The van, the team assault vehicle, returned. It's pretty beaten up. Some of the guards are missing. And let's just move all this stuff away. I apologize. What are you guys doing today?
How many guards are with us now?
Give me 1 second, because I deleted too many.
No, that's fine.
You can stop it right there.
Delete them all.
And get rid of him. Yep. So, there's only about 4 guards that are left. They're kind of on edge today. Longarm looks pretty toked up. You hear them kind of talking to each other. It sounds like there's a reinforcement should be coming in a day or two.
What happened to the guy with the peanut allergy?
He's still there.
Did they consume
Philip
the
and Terrence
stew
are still there.
last night?
The cook is still there, and then Longarm is still there.
Did they all eat the Snickers infused soup from last night? And how did he fare?
Philip is looking a little rough today. He's looking a little bit... He's having kind of a harder time breathing. But he's still walking around. He's still guarding. He rolled a 1 on his resistance roll.
Okay. Lucy's going to make her way to the kitchen and see if there's any leftover stew from yesterday.
Okay.
And if so, I will fill up a bowl and saunter over to Mr. Peanut Allergy and say, you feeling okay? Looks like you're down a lot of folks. You must be working extra hard. I brought you something so you can keep up your strength. And I hand him the bowl.
Roll a persuade for me. Because he sees the same stuff
which
that's been cooked
dice?
from last night.
Okay. Persuade.
Nice.
My persuade is so low. 1 out of 3.
I hate
Yes,
you.
murder him. Murder him.
He goes to knock it out of your hand and just takes it from you and sets it down on the table next to him and tells you, go get back to work. And then kind of sits down, absent-minded, almost like he's forgotten that it's there. As he's sick and hungry next to a bowl of poison. Will he eat it today? With a roll like that, probably, but not right now.
As Lucy leaves, I'll say, Well, I hope you feel better, and I hope the rest of the guards appreciate what you're doing for them. Don't forget to eat up, and then I'll just leave. I kind of throw that line away, like, just, don't forget to eat up.
Okay.
And I'll go back
They
to,
convincing him
I don't
to
know.
eat poison. 'Cause
I'll
you're a
dig through some
monster.
trash or something. I don't know.
Fine. Works. Let's get over to Alice. What are you doing?
What else was there to do today? What else is there? What other jobs? I know
Next
working
day, you
on
could
cars.
work on the vehicles. You could try to dig through stuff. You could try to get some more information of like kind of what's going on with everybody. You could also rest. You could
I'll go talk to
up to you.
someone.
Okay. Either one of the prisoners or one of the guards. Yeah,
Guards.
Terrence, who is the guard that's watching the door. Philip is normally one of the mechanics, but he is very, very not well. You've got Mick, or Mechromancer, who is one of the mechanics that was captured. And then you've also got this Ripper, who's in his cage, yelling at one of the guards.
Let me do Terrence, who was captured in his neck part.
Well, Terrence is at the door. Mick is the mechanic that was captured. Do you want to talk to him?
Sorry, Mick. Yes, Mick.
Okay. Go over to Mick. Ugh. Actually, no, we don't want his voice. Ah. Hey, what you got there? What you doing?
Nothing. We can't really do anything here, so.
That's boring. Trying to figure out how to get out.
Oh. Yeah, I mean.
I got.
Aren't you a
trying to get out. I've got a rig and everything sitting just over at the junkyard. My whole shop is over there. I can't believe I got picked up by these maple bucks. Jesus.
How come you haven't gotten out yet?
I got too many people. There's less today, though. They're one good raid away. You get out of here in the lights go off in like the next day or so. Easy pickings going out. I think there's a way through the well or it's out the front gate, but I ain't got no armor. I don't have any guns. I mean, we could all try to attack the guards, but someone's gonna get hurt. Gonna be me. Not gonna be me. No. Just wait.
How long have you been here?
2-3 weeks. They feed me better because kept their cars up and running, but their tools are crap. And holds up his hand. His fingers are broken. Made one mistake. This is bunk for at least a month.
Sorry.
What happens out here? It's either this or go work for Sin. Not gonna go work on that oil rig. Baron's a monster. Even if he's got that flying contraption of his.
So, do the guards get less and less? You think?
I mean, there's only 5 now. There's 8 or 9 before. Probably get reinforcements in a couple of days. Will either be wasters that they hire or someone dumb enough to join with them thinking that they'll get a free deal. Lights go out tonight. It's a good way to get out of here.
Okay. What do they want with all of us? I mean,
you're either breaking down cars for and giving them parts so they can repair stuff, or they sell you to the work camps for merch. That's it. It looks like Longarm's just biding his time. I don't know why.
Have you seen a kid here, like a really little kid?
The one that came with you?
Yeah.
Hey, see that building in the middle, like right over there with the walls and everything? He's up in there. Second he got brought in, Longarm took a real liking to him real quick. Like he's getting fed. He's being taken care of.
You've seen him?
I mean, I saw him go in there. I haven't seen him come out.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna turn away, and at some point, I kind of want to go to each and every one of, like, Sockets, Pinch, Maul, and Lucy. I want to tell them we need to escape during lights out. At some
Easy
point
enough.
when
None
it's
of you
like-
guys have
when no
pissed
one's
out
around us.
guards. enough to have them keep an eye on you the entire time. So
that's actually
You're good to go.
perfect. As soon as Alice comes up to me, I'm like, that's perfect. And I'm going to say, I rigged the generator to blow. And when is the generator
you've
going
got
to go
2
out?
more days before the generator goes out.
So
But you're
today,
still in the mechanic crew.
and then tomorrow night, right?
Well, it'd be tonight and tomorrow night. Tomorrow night would be the night it
So
goes
it's-
off. From the information she gave you, if it goes off tonight, they're not going to have any reinforcements. You haven't pissed off anybody enough to not be kept out of that area. If you wanted to go back and try to speed up the process, you could.
It might be risky, but I think I can get it to happen tonight. Start spreading
We're
the
going to
word.
go over. Right.
I'm
We're gonna
telling
go over to
Alice
the
this. And when
generator.
Alice comes in, when Alice tells me this, I'm gonna say, start spreading the word. And I'm gonna try to go over and make the generator work. Rig it so it goes out tonight instead of tomorrow.
Okay. We're going to head out to there. Pinch. Sockets, what are you guys doing?
So when Alice comes up to us, I want to say, hey, I got great news. Actually, I got 2 bits of great news. One, I know where our stuff is. It's in this room over here. We can grab it all. And 2, I have a knife. Just show a knife. It's like, I'm thinking we could, I can't do it. I can't. It's not my thing. Not my thing. Unless I'm playing the role, but I don't want to play that role. But I hand her the knife. So I hand Alice the knife. If you want to,
The knife that is 3d6.
I don't know, stab long arms in the throat or whatever, take his keys. You do you. But that's our stuff's in this back.
That's great news. So what you're saying is we want to try to escape tonight. We want to try to get our stuff. You're saying we should cause a distraction. I like that idea. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's also a good idea. Oh, I have to beat this old man over the head.
Okay,
So
wait, listen.
Oh, the
yeah,
old man that gave
I
you
gotta
the
do that.
Band-Aid?
So that might be a good distraction. You guys want me to beat this old man over the head?
Yeah, you know what? You could go start yelling at the old man, and while people are distracted by that,
Yeah.
I can try to break into the room and start grabbing our shit.
Or one of the guards
Great-
isn't
great
looking
plan.
too healthy. Maybe if we're just patient and not bash anyone over the head.
I'll let him eat soup
You don't
and
think I
then
can
start
take him?
bashing him over the head. I like your thinking, Lily. I like it. I like it. I like it.
It's Lucy.
Lucy, oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, Lily was your mother's name. Sorry, I always get that confused with you. I saw a picture of you and your mother. You guys look a lot alike.
Whatever, Chad. Just shut up.
Your name's Chad? Oh man, that's cool. Everyone's got a different name.
Hey.
Like his name's Maul, and I look over at Maul. It's like this name's Maul.
I'm gonna put my hand. I'm gonna
real
put
quick,
my
am I
hand on
close?
Pinch's.
Am I close to Pinch when he says that, or am I somewhere
Yeah,
else?
I'll allow it.
You're walking
Probably
by him.
gone.
You're on your way out to the generator.
Okay, so I'm nowhere near him. Okay.
No, you walk by him.
When-
If you're on your way to the generator, you pass him when he says it. You rolled high.
Oh, when he
enough that-
says
yeah.
if I'm within distance of him, I'm gonna backhand him.
Roll a
So if he
2d6
says
for a
maul,
melee attack.
I'm gonna go
Yeah, roll a,
bam.
roll a 2d20 for a melee attack.
That's 2 successes.
Roll your 2d6. What's your brawn? Actually, what's your brawn set to?
My brawn is a 10.
Roll 4d6.
Oh shit. You're insanely lucky. I got
You're telling
a
me.
2, so that's 1. But then 3, 3, and 3. So those
You take
do
2
nothing.
damage to your vigor. That's it.
And then,
And
as he does,
as I kind of do that, I'm going to get close to him, and to where we're like almost face to face, and I'm just like, don't call me the M word. Every time you call me the M word, I'm going to hit you harder. Do you understand?
I completely understand.
I'm going to get a little bit
And then
closer.
the s-
Do you?
And I get a little closer. I think so.
Are you gonna whisper
then I
his name
lean
when he
back.
walks away?
Well, I want to look over at Alice after he walks away. It's like, what's the M word? I don't.
Oh my God.
So yeah, as he starts walking away, I kind of poke. I want to poke Pinch and say, Pinch, act like it hurt a lot. Act like it hurt a lot. Go for it. Go for it. Scream really
It
loudly.
hurt a lot. It hurt like hell.
I was
Trying not to cry right
you're an actor. Pretend like you're crying.
I'm
not hurt. Why do I have to pretend?
Oh, and I reach out and be like, "Oh no! Oh, he tripped and he hurt himself. My good Terrence, can you come over and help him? I think he smashed himself on the face on the wall or something. Come take a look at him. He was really
distraction.
trying
Are
to
we
help."
doing the distraction right here?
He did.
If you guys are both
Oh, no!
persuade, both of you.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna use my final salvage.
so
I'm gonna
bad.
use my final salvage for 2. And
Perfect. I've got a distraction.
What's my persuasion? My persuasion is
one.
Nice.
Oh, it's a 7. I rolled 2 8s, but I used my final salvage for 2 successes.
Terrence cares for some reason. He leaves the front area that he's guarding. He runs up to you.
And
damn it.
Does he?
He rushes up to you, Pinch. He puts his hand on your face like, "Is your face? You're so pretty. You're so pretty. Is your face okay? Are you okay? Do you need a drink?"
Never felt more
And he's like
awkward in
coddling
person.
you.
Does he have a set of keys on him?
You know, I would love a drink.
Okay. You want to look for a set of keys? Roll an observation for me.
Anybody who's searching for a set of keys? Or just
we're
these
just gonna have
guys?
sockets do it right now. Sockets.
Well, one success.
You don't see any keys on him. You can see his gun and everything. It's holstered and wrapped, like it's got a piece over it. You don't see any keys. You do notice that he calls Philip over to walk Pinch over to the back room where they've got supplies and everything. It looks like Pinch has got keys on him. Pinch, you get walked over to this back house that's right here. He takes you inside, and
Okay, sorry. Show me that back house one more time. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna pull it right now. Give me 1 second. I need to get rid of the thing that's here.
We want the audience to see it as well.
Delete. Yeah, do it.
There we go.
He ends up taking you back here. Where are you? Pinch is with you here. Terrence will be over there. I'm not going to put the character on because I don't have the kid's character. I'm still working on it. He takes you back there. You see a shower. You see a bed. You see a hammock that's hung up on the wall. And he takes you over to the sink. There's actually running water. Surprisingly, it looks like it's attached to a well. Get some water.
Okay.
You see the kid that's in there. The kid's got the shakes. He's twitching pretty bad. Looks like he's coming off of something. Doesn't look injured. But he helps clean up your face and try to kick you out of the room. What do you do?
Before he kicks me out of the room, the door's closed, right?
Yeah.
It's time for old Pinch. It's time to shine. You got this. You're the alpha male. You can do this. I'm kind of like looking at myself in the sink. So I'm splashing the water on my face, but I'm not saying it out loud. But in my head, I'm like, "All right, you can do this. You can do this. All right, here's your chance." And I just want to try to just, if the guy's close to me, the guard, I just want to kind of reach over, grab him by the head, and try to just ram him into the sink. That's my goal.
Roll a brawn for me.
Yes, I don't have it.
Or actually, melee attack. We'll be rolling a melee attack. Roll your melee attack for me. And you try to grab him and slam his head into the whatever. He's not aware of it, so he's not going to get a roll of reaction, which is garbage. And I'm
Can I use a salvage point?
We could totally use
Yes!
I have 2 successes.
Wow.
Are you slamming his head into the sink? Are you just trying
Let's
to slam
go.
him through the shower? What are you doing?
He's going right into the sink. We're doing James Bond Casino Royale.
Do you have any more
over
salvage
the sink.
points?
We're just, bam. I have one more. Do I need that? Because
So
I'll use it.
This is what I'm gonna.
Swear to God,
You've got him. You've got him. You're gonna throw him. It's gonna do 4d6 worth of damage. 5 damage is a harm. He is wearing a little bit of armor. You are going to need to hit at least 66 worth of damage to do it. If you would like to burn your salvage point for 2 additional damage dice, I'll let you have it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I have no
Roll
more.
66 for me.
And I need low, right? Need low.
You need 1s, 2s, 5s, or 6s.
I have 2 1s and 2 2s.
You
6.
God damn it!
When that happens, when that guy's knocked out, I want to look at the kid and be like, "Oh, they just say it." When it's playing,
You grab him,
just as
and you spin him, and you slam his head right into the sink. And he doesn't go down the first time, so you grab and slam him in again. And it shouldn't happen, but there's like
Yeah,
water
dude.
on the floor, so he trips, and you plant his head into the actual like drain of the sink to the point where it concaves part of his skull in. The kid looks up at you, terrified, tweaking out.
I didn't mean.
Oh.
Oh no.
He's got a carb on him.
Okay.
He's got keys and he's got a pistol.
So he dead now. That was a complete accident. I just want to knock him out. It's like, that's my bad.
You did 6 damage.
That's my bad,
5
kid.
harm. 5 deaths gives him a harm. Like he's dead.
Shh. If you calm down, I'll give you all the drugs you want, kid. Just relax. So I begin to undress him.
story's
I
so
undress the
dark.
guard, and I begin undressing myself, and I want to start changing outfits.
You're dressing up as Philip. Okay. All right.
Yep. The ultimate role.
Middle of the day. I love it.
Uh,
All right. Are you gonna
Does
exit,
he have a
or are you
hat?
gonna try to like hang out in the room for a while?
No, I want to find. There's nothing else in the room. I'm gonna search the room. I want to search the room.
Go ahead
a
and
little
roll
bit
an
more in depth.
observation for me.
Okay. You haven't screwed me over yet. Okay, 1 success.
Ended up finding 3 reloads for a carb. Carb is going to do 4d6 damage at medium range. You've got 3 reloads for it. And you've got a mountie thing on. So you have 1 armor for your arms and chest with their coats that have armor stitched into it.
Okay, yeah, that's all mine now.
Are you staying in the room or are you going to leave? Are you going to walk out?
Hey kid, get ready to go. Like we're leaving soon. Just get ready. Unless of course you want to stay here. I mean, no one's asked you. Do you want to stay here, kid, or you want to come with us?
Kid's going to look at you. I'm really far from home. I keep seeing things. He starts twitching a bunch. Where's the Where's the sister?
Sister?
Where's the sister?
Who's the sister?
Big sisters. They're all big sisters. Where's the big sister?
Well, that's not very reassuring. You know what? She's with me. Why don't you come with me? I'll take you to the big sister. Just wait here, and I'll come back and get you. Just.
You want me to come with you, or do you want me
right
to wait here? Here?
Just come with me.
You'll kind
But
of
wait right here.
wrap back. You'll wrap up in the blanket and go back. You hear like heavy breathing. He kind of
Yeah,
shudders
that's good.
every
That's
once in
good.
a while.
Pat him on the back. Pat him on the back, and then I go out the door and close it behind me. And I kind of want to hide my face best I can.
You're leaving. Okay.
Yep.
I love it. Lucy tried to poison someone. You've murdered a guard and reassured a kid. Sockets, have you done anything today?
Yeah, I distracted.
Yeah, he helped me try to get that Snickers bar.
Maul?
Yeah. That's Sockets.
Well,
Sockets-
you roll for that
Sockets.
generator?
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna give you a roll.
Are you sabotaging it today, or?
Yeah. During that whole distraction, my goal was like, oh, great. The boys are gonna distract the guards while I work on the generator, which seemed to have successfully worked. So there's like no one around me.
Yep.
Right?
You're free to go. There's no one by you. There's a working car in front of you, too. There's no guards outside. The only guard outside ran inside.
Really?
TAV is there. TAV's messed up. Got 2 faults on it. There's nobody out front with you currently.
Shit.
You gonna stay or you gonna leave? What are you gonna do?
Oh fuck. Okay. Okay. Maul's really torn at this point. You know what? His goal was to work on the while he looks at the car. Does he know how messed up it is? I mean, 2 faults.
Roll engineering for me. Roll engineering for me.
2 successes.
Grenade launcher's missing. Armor stripped from the vehicle. Looks like the engine's pretty blown. The speed's going to be minimal on it. It'll move. It's not going to move fast. It needs a bunch of repairs. It needs additional parts. You'd need time to rip something off of another vehicle and install it. It'll move at like 1 speed, but it's pretty messed up.
And is that both of the cars that are on the map? Is there...
Mounted vehicle's in good shape. Like, it's in relatively good shape. It didn't go on the raid that previous evening. So it's all right. It's not fast. It's not great workmanship. Like, it'll run. And it can carry 4 people.
Maul's... fuck it. Okay, he's gonna... Seeing that there's, like, no one out here, this is the perfect time to do this. He's gonna go over to the generator. He's not gonna do anything fancy. He's gonna kick it. He's gonna get it to blow now. And then he's gonna run over...
engineering for me. 1 success. That's it. It's easy. You can pull the fuel line.
That's 2 successes.
Pull the fuel line. You guys got no momentum. Generator starts sputtering. Coming into evening right now as the lights don't come on.
And he's immediately getting over to that car when he's done.
Okay.
The one that's in good shape.
Cool. Alice, what are you doing? What were you doing today?
Is it dark? Or it's still daytime?
Throughout the day, yeah. We're going back and forth a little bit. All this is happening at once.
Sure. I'll still like dig through stuff. If there's anything else I can find before we escape.
Okay. As you're digging through, just kind of, are you going over the whole camp, or are you like looking in a specific area?
Just the whole camp. Anything looks at it.
Roll an observation for me.
Oh, that's a 2 and a 19. So success. And 2 is under my focus.
I rolled a 1 for your loot. Garbage. As you're searching around and you watch Philip eat the soup that he has, on the table, you see the remnants of an EpiPen. It's been treated with almost reverence. Like it's in perfect condition. It is in much better shape than it should be. You gonna try to take it?
Yeah. I'm gonna try and stealth it and take it. And then I remember I have pocket theft. Okay. I think I'm gonna... Oh, no. So it's 10 and a 14. My stealth is 11. So 1 success.
You grab it.
Salvage point.
Okay.
Salvage point.
You have 3 successes. Even with a 1, he's eating the soup and he doesn't have an EpiPen. He doesn't notice as you grab it. A few minutes later, he starts going into seizures as he can't breathe. Starts signaling over to Long Arm. He can't breathe. Calls out to his brother, Terrence. And he sees someone wearing Terrence's uniform. And with that, we're going to call it a night.
Right when shit's about ready to go down.
Wow.
All right.
Oh my.
I say we all had our own little plan going. All right. All right. Working out. Working out for the best.
So, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
To to kind of start the night off, this is how I like to do experience in this game, chat, so you guys know what's going on. You don't level up like you do in normal games. You're going to use experience to buy car parts. You'll use it to upgrade your character. You'll use it to get better gear and everything. So, everybody that played tonight, did you guys all have fun?
Yeah, chaos.
Y'all get 100 experience points.
100?
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Everybody gets 100 experience points.
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead and do something that was... So one of my friends taught me, which is you give a nod to a player. You can also give a nod to me if you'd like, and I will make enemies stronger, always, for sure. If at the same time, Adam, if we can get a poll going for who the audience would like to give 50 experience points to, if that is possible. Is it something we can do?
I don't know if I can even get that. Let's see.
Audience, you get to choose 2 people that get experience. They're going to get 50 experience points. Whoever gets the highest votes and the second votes is going to get additional experience. For everybody else, you guys are going to give a nod to a player for 50 experience.
No, I cannot. I can't get onto it from here. I have to jump on to get a poll going over on another computer.
Don't even worry about it. That's fine.
I don't even.
Audience, you're going to decide nothing.
Yeah.
All right, starting off, who wants to give the nod and for what?
Put
What's
it.
the reason
Put
you want to give
it.
the
Put
nod
it in
for?
chat. Put it in chat, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah, put in chat.
Put the names in
Just
chat.
say who you got, and we'll try to count
You
it
know
up
what?
the best that we can.
Pinch did do some sleek work. Thank you. Accidental murder.
All right,
Let's
you guys go ahead and give out your nods.
I
the
kind of
players?
liked Lucy's or Wendy's. I liked at the very beginning the very like cool fuck you attitude of like just like whatever, stop in the car. I still got holsters in the guns. Like I'll just walk in myself. Fuck you guys. Just like take my own cage.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna give my nod to Lucy.
All right, take 50 experience.
I was actually gonna give my nod to Pinch because we've seen him go alpha in the past. Doesn't really always work out, but somehow it worked out today with the bathroom
A little too
situation.
much.
That's
for
kind of amazing.
straight up murdering a guard and impaling him in front of a 8-year-old boy. Gain 50 experience points.
Yeah.
Each of the ways of the
Yeah.
ways for the youngins.
I totally wanted this character
Yeah.
to not kill anyone in like the first session. It's like he just murdered a guy over a sink. It's like, oh well. Changing directions.
Who's up next?
I'm going to give mine to Pinch
as well.
for taking a hit and smashing someone's face in on a sink.
Get another 50 experience points
Thank you.
for murdering and teaching life lessons to the adolescents. He's going to Wasteland College.
Dana.
I was saying I was gonna give mine to Pinch as well for the epic sink scene.
The stink job.
Bench, you are
Thank
a
you.
teacher. You are a guidance to the youth of the wastes. You are
Thank
a
you.
learned doctor and a man of many talents. One of those is not plumbing, but it is murder. Gain another 50 experience points.
Thank you. All right.
Blake, I'd like to give mine to you, if that's okay.
That's completely fine.
Yeah, because premiere of Kings of Dirt, I think you did a fantastic job coming in here, rocking it out like crazy, and yeah, I want to give my shout out to you, my friend. 50 experience for you, Trash Daddy.
I will give that to. Actually, audience, do you want it to an enemy or an NPC? An ally or an enemy?
Why'd you give it to the GM?
It's going to an NPC because I rolled odds.
Give it to
All
the
right.
kid.
I think Dr. Smiles probably still exists in this world and is probably like practicing her trade. There you go. All right,
Somebody
guys.
saying give it to the kid.
Give it to the kid. Ooh. Yeah, the kid gets 50. You know what?
A little PTSD as well.
That kid is very excited to have a role model that has taught him to stand on his own 2 feet.
Aw.
Has gained a trait. Has gained a trait. Acolyte is the trait that child has gained.
Oh, wow.
The first thing I teach him is Maul's name. The first thing I teach him is
Son of a
Maul's name.
bitch.
It's like,
First thing
his
you taught him
Maul.
is how to murder someone with a stink. He's definitely not raising a
Second thing I
psychopath.
taught him,
no.
Maul's name.
Oh no.
All right, cool. All right, guys. So the way this game works, just so chat kind of knows what's going on, because I'm not going to speak with the group about this. We'll wait a few days. Between action scenes, we have a thing that goes on called trafficking. It's not going to happen this time because they're in the middle of an action scene still. But normally, if there's not any action going on, they have roughly a week of downtime to heal, gather more information, find car parts, find merch, try to move goods throughout the area, or try to speak with other people. Now, I know we're going to be missing one of our characters. So I'm going to ask something that I would not normally do on this style of a game. Alice, you know that the children that survive and reach adulthood with a Malfini are referred to as big brothers, big sisters, or providers. You know there is
So
a
I'm the
Malfini
big
kid that's
sister.
here. You'd be considered a big sister. What is your goal for this next episode? For the next day that you are stuck in this prison with everybody? Would your goal be to save the kid? Get a way out on your own? Keep a low profile? Would it be to travel with the group for protection? Would you try to stay and fight, or would you use an opportunity to just escape on your own? What would you do? It's going to infer all the choices I make for your character for the time that you're gone.
I think because so I'm so sorry, guys. I'll be gone for two of these episodes. I'm gonna be out of the country, but I feel like for the story's purpose, what would make sense in this moment would be to grab the kid and sneak out with him on our own, protect him.
Perfect. You're going to have a chance to do that because... All right, guys.
I mean, I'm sure.
Thanks for tuning in.
Meet up with you guys afterwards.
Well done.
Yay,
Nobody
that's
died.
fun.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Nobody did die.
Not
Not this time.
yet.
That was great. That was fun. Woo! Good for show. Yeah, everybody, thanks for tuning in.
Thank you, GM.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah,
guys.
guys.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
audience. Thank you,
Thank you,
Kat.
Trash Daddy.
Yeah, that was
You're
great.
welcome. You're a very good child, and you deserve all the praise.
And really quick, Trash Daddy, before we go, can we all say who we are and where you can find us coming up and all the other fun stuff?
Oh, yeah.
we're
If
doing?
you guys got stuff you're doing, say it now.
Yeah, let's
work down
throw
the
it on the far. Let's say it on the far end of Dustin because I got a lot I gotta get through when it's my turn.
All right, everyone. My name is Dustin Szany. You can find me at pretty much all the social medias at Darth Szany. That's Darth Zanny. You can find me here on Twitch, on twitch.tv/Darth Szany. You can also find me on YouTube at the Movie Couple channel with my beautiful wife, Wendy. And we talk movie, pop culture, and a whole bunch of fun stuff. So come check us out. And I'm going to pass it over to Miss Diana. Moving on down the road.
Sure, thank you. All right, guys, I'm Diana Restrepo. You can find me on the socials at DianaRest3. I'm sorry I won't be here for the next 2 episodes, but if you want to see what I'll be on Monday on Norse Foundry's channel for Alien Connections at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then this coming next Saturday, I'll be on Band of Badgers show at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Malevolence. So come watch us there. And then, Matt, it's your turn.
Guys, I'm Matt Palmer. You can catch me on Twitter. It's PW Monster Hunter, or you can catch me on Instagram. It's Pro Wrestling Monster Hunter with an underscore in between each word. Or you can catch me streaming, sometimes in character, as you haven't gotten the hint by the name. I am a professional wrestler. And then I have my own character, which hunts all the 7-foot-tall lightning summoning monsters. So it's a fun time for a 5'7" pro wrestler like myself. So come join me on the streaming channel. We'll hang out. We'll talk wrestling. We'll play some games.
All right, you guys. Thanks for a fun night. So chaotic. I'm Wendy Lee Szany. I played Lucy tonight. So much fun. You can find me across the social media, Instagram, Twitter, at my name, at Wendy Lee Szany. Same thing for Twitch. twitch.tv/Wendy Lee Szany. Variety of games that I stream on here. And you can also catch me coming up on Monday right here on the DAT Network for The Dice is Right. And we can all together find out how much is a Franklin and how much that costs. We don't know. I'm going to pass it over to Adam.
What's up, friends? I'm Adam Conn. You can find me on the socials as @Rolled1. As Diana said, next Monday we're finishing out Alien Connections. I do believe Slitty will be over there finishing out our season, Alien Connections on Norse Foundry. A couple weeks' time, you can find me on Eric Frankhouse Presents in Ogre Force, which is our love homage to Voltron and all things mech anime. And then next Saturday as well, too. And then for the network, not next Monday, but the following Monday, we will be back with the Dice is Right, because that's an every other week. You'll see Wendy over there, led by Lamar Harris. Tuesday nights, this past Tuesday, we just had our premiere of The Greatest Roll on Earth, 2E Pathfinder Adventure of Extinction Curse. Come join the circus. They'll be back next Tuesday. Next week, we have Friday night 2E Adventure of Shambhala, going to be making its premiere next Friday. We'll be back with this, and then in a couple weeks after that, Sunday night, Adventure or Voyage of the Siren Songs returns. So if you guys are ready for some more pirate adventure, and that same week, Wednesday, Jared is going to be bringing over from Bedlam and Discord, where you can also find Wendy on that one as well too, led by Nathan Kondrasek. Some Bedlam and Discord odd jobs. So that's all the stuff we got going on, and be on the lookout for socials because we got another show that's coming out on the 17th of next month. Putting everything together for it now, but we'll be letting you guys know about it soon. Mr. Blake, Mr. Slit Lid himself, go for it, sir.
And your generous, grateful, illustrious Trash Daddy. I stream on Twitch, Slit_Lid. Tuesday nights we'll be working on this game, where you guys get to show up and help me come up with ideas to murder our friend and tell the story of how Slitty got from New Mexico to Las Vegas. I still haven't shown up. I'm starting to think I've hired the wrong people for this show. They are missing the entire point, and I hate it. Other than that, I'll be on Norse Foundry on Monday, trying to definitely not blow up the ship with my new best friends.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah, just do nonsense. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being a part of this garbage. And appreciate your faces.
Blake, they're asking what time on Tuesday.
Ooh, Tuesday. So we will be doing it at 6 p.m. Pacific. We usually go for about an hour to 2 hours. And then after that, we have a co-op stream where it's either Project Zomboid or Borderlands. So from 6 to about 8 o'clock, we'll be working on this game. Just show up and make it difficult for them. Easy for me, difficult for them.
All right. Thanks, Trash Daddy. And everybody else, thank you guys too. We'll see you all next time. Bye, friends.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Good
Thank
luck.
you.